Stay Tuned Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of two possibly intoxicated idiots watching the National Football League.
Night 2, baby. Here we are. What the hell is on your head?
I did away with the visor 10 years ago. Well, I lost the visor in a drunken stew at the Philadelphia Lincoln Financial.
That's a very shock.
So they had when I went down to the preseason game with the wife, I was like, I need an Eagles hat. The hat I have is too small for me. So I was like, there's a visor. I will never wear another visor in my life because of that one man. We will not name him.
Chip Kelly.
And I was like, you know what? Harold Carmichael always wore bucket hats at training camp. I wonder how I would look. Now, granted, I got my headphones on.
I was going to say, listen, that does not compliment the look, if we're going to be honest with each other. Not really complimenting the look.
Okay, let's redo this. Hold on one second here.
I don't know. This. You're going to put the headphones on. It's going to. I don't think that's going to help either. It still doesn't help. It still doesn't help.
At least this way, when Philly plays like shit tonight, I could just go.
Just hide the face. Maybe. We'll see. So did you catch some of the highlights from last night's game after you went to bed? Outside of the ending, which I think everybody has seen now at this point.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that was the only highlights I saw so far. I mean, I was busy doing nothing at work, so I should have probably got more of the highlights. But Lamar, come on, buddy. I know it was even though it was an incomplete pass, that was a nice catch by Light.
It was a wonderful catch. It literally was less than a quarter inch away from being the game-tying touchdown. And I would have loved to have seen that. And granted, I thought it was a great ending to the game anyway. But because you saw it when they originally called it touchdown, you saw Harbaugh on the sidelines put up the 2. So there was not going to be an overtime yesterday. It was either going to be a win or a loss for one of the teams there, which would have been a hell of a way to end the game. Still a great finish, still a great way to end the game. Unfortunately, like I said, it's that close. But the biggest takeaways I took from the game last night between the Ravens and the Chiefs was that Ravens offensive line is ass. And not to take the penalties away, because I know the referees were doing a whole emphasis on the Boeing formation and illegal I get that. Yeah. But even taking that away, the offensive line could not give any sort of protection whatsoever. Yeah. And on top of that, even with the Boeing, even when they had the penalties against them, they still couldn't protect them. The Chiefs were in the backfield all game. If it wasn't for Lamar and his ability, the two things a couple things I'll say. Lamar looked good on his running and on his short passes, especially to Zay Flowers out there in the flat. That seemed to be their play last night.
Yeah.
And also Isaiah Likely looks to be a dog. He is their guy there right now. So, you just gave up on it, huh?
I'm getting choked.
Some people like that. I'm not here to shame anybody. But so those are the things, and also the Ravens defense is really good and kept them in the game.
Yeah.
Also, I think I agree with everybody else in the National Football League and every fan that's out there that is severely and utterly pissed with the Buffalo Bills for trading with the goddamn Chiefs to give them goddamn Xavier Worthy, because that guy's going to be a goddamn problem.
Well, don't forget, too, they helped the Chiefs get Patrick Mahomes, too. I've totally forgot about that trade so that the Chiefs could get up there and get Patrick Mahomes.
I didn't know that. Well, the thing that everybody focuses on that is that the Bears skipped over Mahomes to get Trubisky.
Yeah.
So
now, the only other thing too about last night's game is two things that basically changed the outcome of that game. One, if Harbaugh did not do that stupid ass 4th down and 1 play in the first half,
I'm surprised nobody really brought that up today. I was like, that's a big bad call there. I'm sorry.
yeah, and like I think you said last night, even if you just punted it, and the Ravens defense wasn't playing bad, so if they pinned them, that was
but you gave the Chiefs great field position, and yet your defense was still able to hold them to only a field goal for that. And also with Lamar's fumble, same thing, is that they were inside the 20 and you still held them to a field goal. So those were two things. But if you take away those 3 points they got on the drive after the failed 4th down attempt, again, it's a different game. We don't know what we're seeing. We don't know what we're talking about. So I think there was a lot. The Ravens did so many things wrong to lose the game, and they still almost won it.
Yeah.
But, like, you have to be prepared and you have to be ready. And maybe that's the difference. The Chiefs were prepared and they were ready. Again, Mahomes made a mistake. He made that really terrible pass at the end of the first half, that interception.
Yeah.
That was really bad. But overall, the Chiefs just seemed to have performed better, been better prepared, been more ready for that game. And the other point that everybody else is saying about how the referees were really harping on the illegal formation and how, why are they doing that? That seems like they're ruining the game and all the other stuff and blah, blah, blah. But I only heard 1 or 2 people bring this up, and I agree with it. No matter what the case is, whether you agree with the rule or not, or think they're targeting you or not, you have to adjust. Stop lining up in that formation. Stop lining up that way. Learn to scooch up onto the line. What are we doing? Yeah. Like, again, I think that's a failure of coaching. That's just a failure of awareness, a failure of being prepared. I think there's a lot of it was frustrating to watch from that aspect. But at the end of the day, man, Chiefs are the Chiefs. But now, it's the Packers and Eagles, baby. We're moving on. It's Friday. First Friday game in NFL history. First game in Brazil. First game in South America. First game that the Eagles really don't want to be there.
We're 15 minutes into their kickoff.
Well, yeah, they've done they did the anthems and they did the fireworks and they've done all that, yeah.
No one wearing green jerseys has been shot yet.
Yet.
That was the key word.
If we want to go ahead and kind of do what the media was saying there, it's yet. Although you notice that the Eagles are wearing all just the black and white. Apparently, the reasoning they gave for that is because that's what Corinthians wears, which is the stadium they're playing at, and their rival, which is Palmeiras.
Yeah, okay.
They're the ones who wear green. So
PR said, "Let's go with this," but we know we ain't fucking with that shit.
So that's but that's the thing. I saw there's plenty of Packer fans there with the green jerseys on. They're there, so it's not like it's not like anything. Now, we'll see what the media reports after the game. There's a lot of things that happen after games. If anybody's ever been to a Raiders game or to a 49ers game or to an Eagles game after the game.
Oh, come on. We are mild-mannered. We shake hands with the opposing fans after the game.
We shake their hands with our fists, and their other hands are their faces. So, yep, we've got first Friday game, first South America game. Eagles don't want to be there.
I don't think Green Bay does. I don't think anybody does.
I agree with that.
And Green Bay, supposedly their hotel was 2 hours away.
Yeah, because they're the visiting team, so they put them like a lot further away from the venue.
Even as an Eagles fan, that's bullshit. But there's got to be another hotel close by that
they wanted to. I guess they wanted to have some kind of try to make it as much of a home field advantage as possible. But I was talking with my dad about this, and he, I said the same thing. It was like, if you ever hear like the NFL players talk, they hate the international trips. They hate them. Whether they're going to England, whether they're going to Mexico City, whether they're going to Germany, whether they're going to Tokyo, whether they're going to South America, none of them like it. But it's they always say that afterward, after the season, after somebody talks to them, it's like, man, we really hate those trips. They're long, they're tough, it's hard to be there. It's tiring, all that kind of stuff. But this, you don't hear it during the time. You often hear, like the Packers have been, it's like, it's a business trip. We're going down there. We're going down to do a job. It's a lovely country, lovely people. We're very proud to be representing the NFL and Green Bay and all this stuff. But, we're here to do a job, everything like that. Darius Slay kind of ripped the cover off that and was like, man, we do not want to be here. We do not want to go. This sucks. It's like,
yeah.
And where they had to come out and apologize afterwards. Like, I'm sorry to the people and the nation of Brazil. It's like, I don't think it's an insult to Brazil. It's just say, we don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was insulting because he said, what was it? That they were told to stay locked in their house, in the hotels, don't go out, don't do anything because, you'll do whatever because of the crime rate. So that was another thing. But to be fair, Brazilian crime rate, not great. I fully know. I say this knowing well that Ricky Pearsall just got shot in San Francisco through the chest. But that's San Francisco. That's its own enclave. But another touchback on this new dynamic kickoff.
There's a flag already.
What do we got here, man? Starting off strong with a flag. Here we go. I should have put a flag counter in there. Damn it.
No, you'll break it.
I'll get a lot more than I had the Taylor counter yesterday. Oh, started off with an illegal formation on the kickoff.
Well, illegal formation or false start. So, false start on a kickoff. I wonder if that would be if someone start to run before the guy caught.
Yes, yeah, you can't move until it either hits the ground or somebody catches it. So
yeah. For everybody that's watching, however I act, this is really how I act. Last night was very calm, collective, but
so I'll call the Packers end. I guess you'll call the Eagles end. We'll do that. And on the first play,
there we go.
That is not going to go well for the Packers with the run. They get negative yardage there, so Jacobs run there for the Packers. Not great.
And I totally forgot Jacobs signed with Green Bay, going into this game.
Yeah.
Two big injury players that are out is Devin White, who is our middle linebacker. We just saw Nakobe Dean in there, part of the gang tackle, and Isaiah Rodgers, one of our other corners that plays opposite Slay, is out.
Not a good start. Packers snap. Love throws it, gets about a 4-yard gain, but immediately, who's that? Watson got hit. No further gain on there. And now it's going to be 3rd and long here.
Now, I know I didn't share a roster in our chat there, but I got a depth chart with numbers, so if you need to know who's who, you'll have to know.
Did you send that over?
No, I didn't send it. I didn't have a Excel spreadsheet or anything like that for you.
I don't need that. Just send the damn thing. Just copy and paste. Which, by the way, the guy who invented the copy paste just died like 2 weeks ago. Rest in peace, dude. We love you. Made life so much easier. 3rd and 6 now for the Packers. Jordan Love back to pass, throws. That's going to be caught towards the sideline. That's going to be a hefty gain of some kind of yardage that I can't guess right now yet, and that's going to be a first down. I'm going to guess like it's about 10, 12 yards from the previous spot. Maybe even more, maybe 15. Good yard, good. And I hope you understand that I would be rooting like hell against the Eagles. That's.
Oh, you're an asshole.
We've been friends for like 12 years. You're just realizing this?
It actually just popped up on my my Facebook feed about how I wanted to kick your ass and shit.
That'll happen.
Anniversary type thing.
That'll happen. Whoa! Monster rung there by Josh Jacobs. Only gets 3.5, 4 yards there. But tough running, tough sledding, monster run of 4 yards. Hey, listen, that's been another talking point about the game yesterday, was just how kind of underused and misused that Derrick Henry was, and I gotta agree, they seem to have given up on him rather early.
Yeah, and just like even in the first half when I was watching it, just I like to see him go north to south. I don't like him trying to go to the outside or anything like that. He needs to get that momentum going.
Jordan Love under center, takes the snap. They hand it off once again. Ooh. Immediately hit.
Nice.
In the backfield. Josh Jacobs finding it really hard in his first game here with the Packers. The Eagles defense swarming. Former Broncos head coach Vic Fangio, now the defensive coordinator. Quick snap. Jordan Love back to throw. That's caught. There's a flag down, and he sticks away. That's going to be a touchdown depending on the flag. Depending on the flag. We're going to see what the flag is. Let's take a look here. What's the call? Pass interference, offense, defense. They're talking. We're having a conversation.
They're pointing at defense.
We're going to have it. They're pointing at this. Everybody's nodding. Are we in agreement? Chinese food after the game.
That's what I was going to say. They're saying dinner.
Yeah. Some sweet and sour chicken. A little General Tso's. Oh, man, now I'm making myself hungry for Chinese food. I shouldn't have done that. Fouls on both teams. Illegal man downfield. What was the other one on the Eagles? Doesn't matter. Offsetting penalties, so the play doesn't count. No touchdown.
Oh, doesn't when they tap their heads means 12 men?
I know that this is illegal man downfield, and 12 usually too many men is like this.
So it looks like they're counting it. So they had 12 men. Yeah, because
so the Eagles had 12 men, but the Packers had illegal man downfield.
Far right there.
Yeah, you saw him running off. Yeah. So, but that's the offsetting. So that didn't count. That play never happened. Put it out of your mind. Jordan Love, again, back to throw. Again, a big pass. Again, has somebody open. Nice. And that's going to be incomplete. That should have been a flag for pass interference.
That's the rookie. Get the hell out of here.
That should have been a flag for pass interference. But it's going to be 4th and 6 now for the Packers.
Looks like they're going for it.
I was going to say, it looks like he's staying on the field.
All right, let's see. Now I'm going to take my Eagles fan cap off, and I'll be a biased person here. Hand fighting.
All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Damn right, it's fine. Put the shit back on.
Relax. Calm your tits. So I guess it is. Listen, you're kind of in that in between zone there, and they're going to take a timeout here.
Try to think it over.
That's not bad. But the Packers are going to take a timeout here. But you're in that in between area where you punt it. You're most likely going to end up getting a touchback, so you're not really gaining much on field possession. Field position. And if you go for it and miss, again, you're talking about 15, 20 yards maybe, if that, of a difference. So
now, I mean, how aggressive I like to be when it comes to these calls. I know it's only a 15-yard difference. If it's a touchback, I'd still punt it. And
you can't, and it's too far because that's it. The Packers also didn't have a field goal kicker at the end of training camp. They signed him afterwards. So you're unsure about your kicker. You're gonna this is the area where you would do this. Not on the 50.
Harbaugh.
A little bit further in when you're on the 40, 38, 40 there. You're in that in-between area. That's it. They're on the 38-yard line. I think this is the right call. But Jordan Love in shotgun, 4th and 6, takes the snap, and there are flags everywhere. Somebody moved first. That's gonna be. Listen, I know you're in Brazil. You want to do the samba, but you can't be samba-ing on the line there. So that then makes the decision a little bit easier. Yep. And it's going to be, and they're going to move him on back.
I love when a quarterback does that. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, when they take the snap and they realize the flags are off, somebody's like, mother. Wrecker. You almost feel like the Yosemite Salmon, wrecker, frecker, wrecker, decker, wrecker.
So what curse words are we trying not to say? Well, obviously the F word. Shit,
We want to
shit
try to
okay?
say the I don't mind shit is fine at this point, but any of the real bad ones, we want to try to we're going to try to keep it a little less. How I do with that, I don't know, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Fourth and 11 here.
I'm gonna try my best to not curse as well.
Yeah,
It'll be tough during the Eagles
yeah.
games, but
And listen, it's going to slip. It's going to happen. We're watching a very, passionate game. That's going to be a bad punt too. That's going to be out way up there.
I would say the 8 or 9 yard. I think it was inside the 10.
No, that's outside. That's it looks like a 12, maybe 12, 13 yard line. The way it was going out, the way and where the ref is going, that's kind of what it looks like to me, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will say this: first impressions. Philadelphia run defense, very good, doing well. Pass defense, doing okay with the pass interference. It's very nice, but I was gonna say, as an Eagles fan, you got to look at that first drive, especially on your defensive side, and be like, yeah, not bad.
You know me in scripted plays. I always like to get the first first defensive drive out of the way, and then I think that's when you really see what you have. I mean, we saw it last night with the Ravens and the Chiefs. I just want to give you.
But even with a scripted play, though, like your defense held up against scripted plays and did well. Like I said, your run defense is great.
But that's
from what
all,
we're seeing.
That just means the defense, communication wise and chemistry wise, is all zoned in there. Now, once you get rid of the scripted plays, now you're looking at 50, 60
but when you talk about scripted plays, you talk about
the
the offense has the scripted plays, really.
defense has scripted plays.
Yeah, but the defense, that comes down from the defensive coordinator upstairs. Really, I think there's a lot more of adjustments that you make on the defensive side of the ball, as far as whether you have a nickel back in there or whether you have how you want to set it up with that. But for the most part, you're doing more reading of what the offense is doing. The scripted plays, I think, is more of the offensive side of the ball. That's what I mean by that. So that's when you talk about scripted plays. Now, when we see the Eagles take the field, that's going to be the Eagles' scripted plays. There, we're going to see how that works, how it works in their favor, how the Packers defense handles them. So 88% humidity. That's what I mean.
Now, before the Eagles get back out there, I don't know if you saw, Josh Jacobs actually came out earlier this week or late last week and said that the Giants actually offered him a contract in free agency, $12, $13 million a year, something like that.
It was something close. Yeah, I heard that a couple of weeks ago from other people too. There was other reports of that happening.
Are you still happy with what you got, or would you have rather Josh Jacobs?
I like Singletary.
Okay.
I do. I like Singletary and Gray in our backfield.
All right, so we got Jalen Hurts at the 10, pretty much like what I said, 10 yard line. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's my hat?
There you go, Saquon. There you go. Difference maker. That's the difference maker. That's the guy I remember.
Already blaming the ground crew.
You can't blame MetLife Turf on this one. Can't blame MetLife Turf on this one, buddy.
Early jitters. That's all it was. Second and 15. Devontae Smith in motion.
Oh, he's back in the end zone, man. That's
come on. Yeah, you don't throw that in triple coverage there. One's AJ though. I wouldn't be surprised to do like some type of screen here just to get some room there for the punter. 'Cause 3rd and 15, that's gonna be tough. 3rd and 15. Hurts back to pass. Oh boy!
Oh no!
Just the way he threw that. This is a touchdown. Oh.
Oh wow!
You do not throw off your back foot.
In your own end zone, all the way up to the middle, threw off his back foot from the back of the end zone to the middle of the field. Everything about that was bad.
That's back-to-back plays he threw into like triple coverage.
Oh wow! So your first 3 scripted plays were Saquon falls, Jalen throws into triple coverage, Jalen throws an interception in the middle of the field in the back of his own end zone.
I wonder if that was Jurgensen that got pushed back into Hurts there.
Yee! I'm trying not to smile too much. I'm sorry. Listen,
I'm just telling you.
I'm a Giants fan. This might be the only joy I get all year.
I'm just telling you this now. If somehow they put Pickett in there, I'm signing off. You could do the rest of the show by yourself. I'm out. Now, if they put Tanner McKee in there, I'll stick around because I think he could make it interesting.
Oh, Pickett's the official number 2. Jordan Love back. Oh! Nice. Does not get anywhere there. Took the snap. And then again, that Eagles defense, that front there is kind of owning the Packers offensive line right now so far. In this early part of the game. We're at 10:34 in the first quarter, by the way, if you're watching along with us. And if you are, thank you so very much. Like, share, and subscribe. It always does help. Hit the little notification bell. We're going to be doing these all year for a bunch of these games. Oh, personal foul.
Taunting, maybe? Because he was shimmy shaking?
I don't know. I didn't even see the flag.
I
didn't even see the flag get marked.
Neither did I.
But yeah, flag on the Eagles. He did the old so that's 15 yards. So that's on what was a good play. I guess maybe taunting, maybe. But they've been lax with the whole, like, you can get up and shit, unless he did it in his face, unless he put his nuts on his helmet. Like, I don't know. Did he teabag him? I don't know. Jordan Love, again, he hands it off, and there is nothing doing with this Packers running game.
There's Brandon Graham in his final year.
Okay, he does. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, they're playing in a soccer stadium, so he did have to do a bit of a flop. You know.
They didn't come out and get that dry ice spray or whatever they.
Oh yeah, that they. The cool, soothing relief. 2nd and 10 here for the Packers. Jordan Love, under center, goes back. Play action. Man, he is slipping too. That is some slippery grass they have there. They're gonna have to change the cleats up. But there is, say it with me, ladies and gentlemen, a flag. It looks like it's going to be against the Packers. It's going to be holding, so they're going to be moving back. But so now we've seen Saquon not be able to get a good traction, and we've seen Love kind of slip here when he stepped back to pass, trying to plant his foot. So,
I did see an article earlier in the week. I just didn't click it. But there was some concern with the turf here, or the grass, whatever you want to call it.
Well, that's the thing is that people misunderstand. Is like they think of turf. The name, like, grass is turf.
Yeah.
Like that's why artificial turf is called artificial turf, because there's natural turf, which is grass, and then there's artificial turf. But just in our lexicon, it's changed. But now you can have 2nd and 20 here for the Packers. Jordan Love in shotgun. Takes the snap, quick throw, caught and immediately blown up. Wicks kind of shaking the cobwebs there. Oh, he didn't catch it. I'm sorry, that's incomplete. I thought he got it. Kind of hard to really say, yeah. But yeah, the Eagles defense, I'm massively impressed. And I hate the Eagles, but I'll say this: their run defense has been fantastic, and every time a Packer catches the ball, they're immediately hit. Is that Cooper DeJean?
No, it's Blankenship. Cooper DeJean is 33.
I saw a white guy in the defensive backfield. You know, it's a rare thing to see. Little dump off pass here to Jacobs.
That's the other thing is they are all flying. It's not just one person or two people. It's like 4 or 5 people on the tackle.
Yeah, it's a really good defense for you guys. It really is. I'm not going to lie.
Definitely totally opposite of what the training camp was, or preseason.
Packers get about 7 yards on that, but it's going to be 4th down and long. So Braden Narvinson, who they signed as a undrafted free agency. Don't you steal my San Diego.
San Diego.
Don't you steal my San Diego.
A lot of times for us at the bar.
It has. That's my thing. Maybe I'll even bring it up for people and give them the story. Kick is up, and it splits the uprights. So that's going to be 3 for the Packers. So the Packers are the first team to score, but it's a field goal, so I can't get the cider yet.
That's a win for us.
No, absolutely. Now, after that, that's a huge one. But like I said, your defense is stifling.
Yeah.
Which is not good. I don't like to see that. I don't like it. It's not great. But
before we went live, me and King were talking, King has his deal with doesn't drink a cider or whatever he's going to be drinking until someone scores a touchdown.
Right, yeah. The Grossi
Mine's
rule.
going to be, when it comes to the Eagles, for every turnover, up max 3, because, I do like my stomach.
You should, you got to keep your intestines. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to actually do a hot wing. I have 5-6 different hot sauces. And when I say hot sauce, no mild sauce, up there on the skull.
No, this is this is the one that Hot Ones uses. Like those levels of hot sauces. Yeah, they don't have any flavor. They're just meant to inflict pain. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the bomb is the worst, and we're not trying to.
The bomb is the worst. I can see that. Yeah.
That may be the 3rd wing. So if we ever get to 3 turnovers in the game, that will be my tap out.
Well, you already got one.
Yeah.
You already got one. And I think we're going to do this probably on the main show is when we'll have a payoff for it. So maybe we'll wait for that.
I was going to say.
Yeah. So don't do it today. You want to be able to watch and enjoy the rest of the game, as it goes. Well, enjoy it as much as you can, depending on how much Jalen lets you enjoy it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. For as good as the Eagles' defense has looked in the early part here, that first offensive drive, not great.
Yeah.
Not real great. So we'll see how they do on the second one here, see if Saquon can keep his feet under him, and see if Jalen can avoid throwing into triple coverage.
Now, I know we're during a commercial break here, and you know how I love picking horrible movies, very bad taste in movies. I want to see the Minecraft movie, live-action Minecraft movie next year.
I saw that there was a trailer for it, and I swear I thought it was like a joke, like a gimmick one, so I didn't even watch it. And I found out, oh no, that's a thing.
Yep.
That's a thing that's happening. So,
Jason Momoa and Jack Black.
Yeah, what, Jack Black's playing Steve or something? Like Minecraft Steve or whatever his name is?
He's such a douche.
All
right, let's see if we get a kick return here. Oh,
boy.
boy.
See, that's why you should put it in the landing zone, because things like that can happen. That's why you do it.
So we're up to 13 kickoffs and
2 returns. 2 that have been non-touchbacks, yes.
So that, okay.
We had 1 that was a return last night, and now 1 tonight that has just gone in the landing zone and not into the end zone. So, not a great return on investment so far. Like I said, I think they should have kept it at the 35 and not the 30 as far as the touchback. But
Rodney Harrison said the 40.
Maybe, too. Make it like an illegal procedure. Yeah. Make the touchback the punishment. Yeah.
All right. We got Jalen Hurts under center. Drops back. Hands the ball off to Barkley. Gets about three-ish yards.
Yeah. At least he didn't fall. Progress.
Yes. I wouldn't mind seeing like a quarterback draw, like a quarterback run here.
Anything to keep the ball out of the air. Bless you,
Dallas
Alicia.
Goedert in the middle. King said, God bless you. Dallas Goedert gets a half a yard.
Packers defense stepped up. Now you got a big 3rd down here, though. You have to convert. You can't go 3 and out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't go. You
can't go
can't.
out.
You can't do a 3 and out or a turnover on 2 straight drives.
At least we got some room between here and the end zone. Now,
True.
this was a big question mark. Last year, Jason Kelsey was the one that would be making all the calls here. Looks like, oh, Jesus freaking Christ. Second wing.
Oh, is that? Oh. Did he get turnover?
Yep.
Oh my God! Your poor stomach. I don't care if it is Pickett. I don't care. Get him in here.
At this point, just call the game.
No. That's
Time
just
of
bad.
death.
The hilarious thing is that you were literally just talking about how it's Jason Kelsey was making the calls and doing everything last year, and then it's a missed snap from the center while Jalen Hurts wasn't expecting it. And, ooh, boy.
Now I'll say that about Hurts there. I'm happy to see that. It looked like he was getting into him there. He was really
No, right.
Give up
But
the
not
business.
doing so completely inappropriately. There's a flag that's going to be holding on the Packers, and that run, their first decent
last
run of the
year-
entire game, is going to be coming
But last
back.
year, we did not see that in Hurts. Hurts just would go to the bench, sit down, and just
Right. Well,
zone
that's good.
out.
You want to see somebody take a little bit of a leadership role there, absolutely. But
not fucking good.
he is trying to watch his language. He is
I
trying to
am.
watch it.
I mean, me and you both agree during Eagles and Giants games.
During
it's
Eagles
gonna be
Giants
tough.
games, listen. I think I got to post that clip to social media so everybody can see the clip of the game of me and you watching the game together.
Yeah.
It's boy, am I obnoxious. You never want to admit some bad things about yourself, but you watch that clip and it's just like, I'm a horrific individual.
Come on, boys.
1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Jordan Love takes the snap, screen pass out to his right. Got a little bit of a hurdle situation there. Gets about 9 yards back from that penalty.
Blankenship on the tackle there, 32.
So it's going to be 2nd and 11 about here. Reed is the one with the catch. I don't have my little cheat sheet like I did last night, so I'm just I have to wait for the jersey to turn around. I'm like, Reed, he's the guy who caught it. That's your man. And yeah, 2nd and 11 here. From the 14-yard line of the Eagles, Jordan Love in shotgun, empty backfield. Reed is in motion. Love, again, quick release. That's going to be caught and just about a yard shy of the first down. So it's going to be about 3rd and 1. Who's that, Dobbs with the catch?
87?
Yes.
87.
Yeah, it's Dobbs.
Yeah, it's Dobbs.
Yeah. I knew because I read the back of his jersey.
I just wanted to use the cool depth chart.
Yeah, no,
I found.
it's the reason we have the cheat sheets. It's the reason why. Listen, the guys in the booth have it. So
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with us having it either. Except I don't have it. You do. At 3rd and
Come
1
on, boys. We need to stop. We need to
for
stop
the Packers. Jordan Love under center. Steps back, hand off. But that Eagles defense, that's in that situation, with the way you've seen their run defense playing, I don't know why you choose that. I would have went play action, to tell you the truth.
I was going to just say play action off to the tight end.
Something, yeah, because that Eagles run
Something
defense.
quick.
But the Packers are going to go for it. 4th down.
I would run it here because now the defense probably thinking play action.
No, I would. I still wouldn't. Not with that. It's 4:55 left here in the first quarter, and I've been able to get no running done whatsoever on his defense.
No, that's what I mean. Do a play action now because the defense is going
Maybe. Oh, I thought you said the opposite. All right. Well,
No.
nope, they do. They hand it off, and he's just gonna make it.
Oh, I don't know.
The spot the refs are giving him is just there. But again, remember, the
We're
yellow
using-
line is not official.
We're using the chain gang.
And
Oh,
they're
measure
calling
that
first down.
Measure that shit.
Well, it's a good thing they're not using the U.S. Open tennis shit because we'd have to be here for 7 minutes before they got it done. Give me the.
Yeah.
I think I made that point last night in the solo portion of the show. I was like, until you can slim that down, get that a little bit more streamlined, give me the fat guys of chains. Not even a measurement though. They're going first and goal here. They're saying it is a first down. I guess
you have to waste the timeout.
Unless
2,
somebody wants
1.
to. Yep. They're going to have to do it. So they're going to do 2 timeouts. But it's first half, so that's a little less egregious than the Ravens yesterday. But
which gives Sirianni time to see if he wants to challenge that. Because that was close.
That's another thing, too. That's a bad part if you want to look and try to challenge the spot. If you're the Eagles, why not? It's this early in the game. Unless you want to try to hold on to the challenges. But you still get the 2 challenges no matter what.
No. I thought if you lose the first, you're done.
No, I think you still get 2, but if you keep on getting them right, you get a 3rd one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember they changed it, but I couldn't remember what it was.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little surprised there's no challenges, and maybe there's a wonder in Philadelphia too. But there's been no motion, and it almost total yards. Green Bay has 51. The Eagles have -1. Yikes.
So, very rare I say this to you, but you are right. I get distracted, so I know what happens here.
Big pass to the end zone. There's a flag, and it's incomplete anyway.
Oh.
But there is a
flag.
flag.
Part. Okay. I didn't see the flag. I saw the incomplete, so I turned that TV off.
Yeah, you couldn't double focus.
Yes. That's interference against the offense.
And that's going to move them back. So now you had first and goal from the 3. Now it's going to be first and goal from the 13. He
pulled a Georgia Bulldog and just ran him over.
Like if you're trying to hide the pick, that's not the way to do it. Old Daub's there. Old Dobby boy. Dobby is a free elf. Is it Dobbs or is it Doobs? The U throws me off.
It's Dobbs.
I know it's Dobbs, but still the U. Yeah. I want to go Doubs.
Good pick up there.
Play action.
Uh-oh.
Dumped it off to the tight end like we kind of said they should have been doing beforehand. And they had a pretty good chunk yardage play with it. Out to Kraft, which, by the way, the perfect name for the perfect team. You want to have a team whose nickname is the Cheeseheads, you better have a Kraft on there. As he unwraps a single American slice of gained yardage. Just saying things at this point.
While we wait for them to line up, what game are we doing Sunday?
Sunday, we have the New York Giants playing the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to be the early game at 1 o'clock. And then I will be doing the Sunday Night Football by my lonesome. That's going to be the Rams. And then pass out to the corner of the end zone. He just threw that away. But yeah, I was originally thinking about doing 3 games on Sunday. But after doing yesterday's game and doing this one tonight and doing it, I was like, I might be putting a little too much on our plates. So
yeah,
I figured it's probably best. And plus, probably I wouldn't be able to talk for a week.
I mean, some of us would like that. Especially if the Giants win.
And you
Daniel
called
Jones...
me an asshole? You're a dick. Trying to curse less. 3rd and goal. Jordan Love in shotgun. Dobbs in motion. Throws way out in front of Christian Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Jordan Love has not played entirely well here.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And we got a 4th and goal, and it looks like they're going to be coming off the field looking for a field goal.
And he had him, too.
Yeah, just a little bit more on the dot, and that's 6.
San Diego.
Snap, place, kick is up, and splits the uprights. That didn't work. For anybody wondering out there, and I'm sure at this point you probably are, when I was a small wee lad, when I was a small child, for some reason, I can't tell you what, because I don't even remember, to tell you the truth. Maybe it was I saw the Chargers playing. Maybe it was, I don't know. But I kind of did a little juju jinx thing for when I saw an opposing field goal kicker going for a kick. And for some reason, when I did that, I would go, San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. And believe it or not, more times than not, they would miss the goddamn field goal. So it just has become a thing with me now for 30 plus years now, to where I see somebody or a team that I really don't like or really don't want to win or is going against the Giants, clearly, I'll go, San Diego, San Diego. And of course, being friends with Jimbo, he's seen me do this and now has quickly adopted, because he has seen that more times than not, when you break out the San Diego word. But see, the rule you're forgetting, the thing that you're forgetting is you can't break it out too often. You can only break it out in certain spots. So when you break it out too early or you do it too much, it loses the juju-ness. It loses the effectiveness.
Yeah.
You know, you got to put that voodoo, juju, hoodoo curse on somebody. You have to accumulate that energy and then put it out there. I know I sound like a Wiccan at this point, but
I don't know why you saying voodoo, juju, hoodoo thing made me think of
that you do
Blues
so well.
Brothers, Blues Brothers 2, when they went down to Louisiana with the. You ever see Blues Brothers 2 or no? John
Here's the
Goodman?
interesting thing that I've just found out is that you might be the only person in America that ever watched Blues Brothers 2000.
Well, I mean, I said before, I have bad taste in movies.
At first, I was going to let you pass it, and then I was like, no, son of a bitch, he's right. He's got bad taste in movies.
You love music too. I love music. I liked it because Johnny Lang was in it when he was pretty much hitting his peak. They've always had good musicians in those movies.
Well, Blues Brothers, like the first Blues Brothers, is an absolute classic. I will watch that over and over and over again. I think anybody will. You know, it's just a great movie. But Blues Brothers 2000. I don't know about that. So here we go. We're going to have our kickoff here. Let's see. Does this go out of the end zone? Are we going to get a return here?
And
that one
gone.
is kicked out to Uruguay. So
I think I just saw Goodell in the stands go, shit.
Listen, this is a great idea, but the NFL is usually, like, in committee, screwed it up. Because I think if they would have left it at the 35, as far as the touchback, I'm going to touchback coming to 35, you'd get more of the landing zones. Right now, people are looking at, like, we'll give them the 30. We don't care.
Yeah.
But, like, you got to move it to either the 35 or even the 40, as, like, some people you said were saying. And let's see what we do with that. Third drive here for the Eagles, Jimbo.
All right. Come on, guys. Hold on to the ball and don't slip. Stop throwing triple coverage. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun drops back. All right. Got 4 yards.
That's a good 4 yards.
Dallas Goedert with the catch. Even though Goodell, I think, what was it today? He came out and said that they're going to give it the full year before they make any changes. I'd give it 3 weeks, and if he keeps going to the end zone, you got to make a change. You want it more returns, but safer, so make it work.
Yeah.
And I'm not big on changing something during the season.
I'm not either, but I think something like that is something small that doesn't change, like, formations or anything like that. Oof.
There we go. Got 4 yards.
Gave him the old Texas lariat there. Oh, clothesline from hell.
JBL. He had a nasty clothesline.
He had a nasty personality, but, you know.
Well, yeah.
1:55 left here in the first quarter.
Third down, and at least one, maybe a little bit less. Actually, it's a long one, 1.5.
Yeah, it's those long ones.
That's offsides. There we go. Catch by A.J. Brown, first
That
of the
looks like
season.
that took out somebody's knee. Jeez. Oof. Got a bit of a discussion going on there.
At least they switched the refs. At least they switched their jerseys back to the white and black, not the red and white.
Penalty is declined. That's going to be a first down for the. And stop it. Stop it. Like, this is the thing that bothers me about that. Like, people always talk about that. It's like, oh, the refs are in the bag for the Chiefs. The refs are in the bag for the Chiefs. And then it's like, yeah, 5 years ago, the refs are in the bag for the Patriots. The refs are in the bag for the Patriots. Yep. And then before that was, oh, the refs are in the bag for the Broncos. Oh, the refs are in the bag for the Packers. Oh, the refs are in the bag for the 49ers. It's like, maybe sometimes teams are just good.
There we go.
There's your Jalen Hurts run you were looking for, but
yeah,
doesn't get any yardage on it, really.
Yeah, but it makes them think. Makes them have that little thought in the back of their head. Hey, he didn't throw an interception. We're screwed.
It's nice to see the Eagles finally got the proper word mark on their jerseys. Only took them 3 years.
I will say, when we hired Kellen Moore, I was not a big fan of it. I don't know if it's because he was a Cowboy or what, but we'll see how this offense goes.
Well, your coordinators last year weren't that great, so.
Yeah. Nice little move there. Oh, there we go. Oh, damn.
That's going to be a first down.
Yeah.
Paid the price for it, but that's going to be a first down.
I'll tell you what, for how small he is, he could take some hits.
I just saw it. I just saw him take a hit.
First down and 10 at the 43.
Eagles going to hurry up here. They didn't have a chance to show the replay.
Little bubble screen to Devontae Smith. Wow.
Yeah, he got about 9 yards, 9.5 yards on that one.
I mean, it seemed more like 8.
Where they spotted him, he's got 9.
Yeah.
But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're done. First quarter. Over. And Packers, luckily for the Eagles, only up 6-0, depending on how this has gone. This has not gone particularly well so far for your Philadelphia EAGLES Eagles there, Jimbo.
Really should be 14. Ooh, excuse me, 14-0.
It very well could be, if not worse.
Yeah.
Again, I think the bright spot is right now, 1 quarter in the books, initial impressions, Eagles' run defense is pretty goddamn good.
I know me and you disagreed on the whole scripted stuff, but yeah, okay, now we're 1 full quarter in, and run defense is good. The rookie, Quentin Mitchell, had a couple good plays. Blankenship is showing up. So even the pass defense is pretty good.
So that's the thing. It's either is the Eagles' rush defense that good, or is the Packers' offensive line that bad? I don't know how you would quantify that. You'd have to see a couple games in and see how each one does as they go. But for right now, the Packers can get nothing going. They had 1 good run, and that was because there was holding by Kraft on the play. They had to call back. That's the only significant yardage they had on a run.
He was a little cheesy on that play. I'm glad football. I'm glad football's back.
Don't do that to me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that to me.
I will be here all year, everybody.
And I am still stone sober because nobody scored a goddamn touchdown yet. I think we were only 5 minutes into the game last night, and I was already cracking open a nice cider, man. I was like, let's go.
You know how bad I wanted to have one last night? But I'm like, no, got responsibilities in the morning.
Yeah, we're responsible. Well, you're a responsible adult. I'm an adult, apparently. Even that's debatable. I'm 43 years old.
Say.
We'll see how that goes.
I still watch the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies and cartoons.
Still the best. They're still the best. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah. I liked Michael Bay's movies.
They weren't bad.
The second one was a little iffy, but it was okay.
Listen, you got the Technodrome in there. You had Kang in there. I was fine. I was happy with it. I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't forgive him for what he did to Devastator and to the Constructicons. I don't forgive him for a lot what he did to the Transformers franchise. Although it seems like they're starting to fix that a little bit.
Yeah. 2nd and 1. Start of the second quarter. Hurts drops back. Looking deep, maybe. Oh boy.
That was good coverage there on the Packers. He couldn't
Yeah.
find anybody open. Had lots of time, but finally that time ran out.
I wonder why they're like not forcing the pass, but they want to pass more than the run. Like right
This
there,
is my thing. You had second and one, why, and you have Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Where's the roughing the passer? All right, first tush push. Let's see how Cam does.
Nah.
He may have fell forward.
Nope. He
No,
was
he's
down
falling
before
short.
then.
Vontae's saying, "Let's go for it." I'm calling it. Time of death. Tush push.
No, that was tush push was Kelsey, all Kelsey, and
Yep.
some people debated it, but no.
And everybody thought, "Oh boy,
This is where you fake it and have Saquon run to the outside.
no, fake it and pass it."
Oh, they got him to jump. Come on, 93. You can't do that. Of all the things you can do, that's not one of them.
That just saved us.
Whoa.
Yeah, right there you do the old Dan Marino fake.
Yeah, the old
spike.
fake spike, yeah. I watched that game. That's how old I ass is. Jesus.
I think that was O.J. McDuffie that caught that.
Stop making me feel old, Jimbo.
I'm just glad I remembered that.
Fresh set of downs here for your Philadelphia Eagles.
I tell you what, I mean, we're moving the ball, but we still have no identity with this offense. They're still struggling. 1st and 10 at the 29. Hands the ball off. There we go. 12 yards for Saquon. Just want to make sure it was him before I said it. You know, I just realized too is for all the years he was on the Giants, I could never say his name. First game, him as an Eagle, I could say it.
I forgot you used to fumble his name a bunch.
Yeah. First down 10 at the 17. Got motion here. Starting to creep that box a little bit here. Yeah.
Saquon did not make nearly as many
No.
yards on that play.
When you got 10 guys on that line there, you're not going nowhere. That's on Hurts. You got to audible out of that.
That 93 is a monster.
Yeah.
I know he got the flag on the jump on the last one, which kept him on the field, but that is a big boy. Not Gilbert Brown big, but big.
Big Gilbert Brown. All right, come on, boys. 2nd 11. At least get 5-6 yards here. Make it a 3rd down to manageable.
Holding, come on.
There we go.
How is there no flag on that?
Oh, King. Who caught that, King? I'm sorry, I just saw a 6, and it wasn't Devontae Smith.
How is that not holding?
Who? How do you
How
say
is that
name,
not
King?
holding?
How do you say that name? Say his name.
Watch this. 68 there is holding like hell.
Where?
You stop that.
He pushed him out of the screen. What a catch by, I'm sorry. How do you pronounce his name, King?
You stop that. Extra point coming up here for the Eagles.
Well, here's the good news, King.
I will not be drinking on an Eagles touchdown. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. That's not how this works. That's not how this will ever work. We're not doing that.
You know what does work? Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to
That's what I gotta deal with all
victory.
the time. Every day. My whole life for the last 12 years has been this. Why are we friends again?
Notre Dame, of all the sports teams, that's the only team.
Yeah. And that was fun. Funnily enough, that was literally the next week after you and your dad were trying to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Was I came in to watch the Notre Dame game with the Notre Dame shirt on and my hat, and you were like, "Oh, you're an Irish fan?" I was like, "Yeah." You're like, "All right, let me buy you some cigarettes and let's go." I used to smoke, by the way, back in the day.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Quit smoking if you can. It's easy to do. You just stop. That's what I did. I just filled it with other vices. That's fine. So the Eagles get their first touchdown of the year.
And who was it? Who caught that?
I don't know. They got a new running back off. He was kind of a nobody. He kind of.
It wasn't Boston Scott. Boston Scott's with Pittsburgh.
Is he? Did he get picked up by Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Ah, man, I wanted to see the Giants pick him up so bad. I wanted to see the Giants pick him up and be like, "Oh, you want to get some revenge from the team that cut you? Come on, Giant killer. Now he
would fumble it on the one every time. And also, I don't know if you saw, Russell Wilson took no snaps today from practice.
No, his calf is hurt, and he is question. I think is he under questionable there, but he might be doubtful. They're saying, from everything I heard from a lot of the talking heads on ESPN and things like that, is that it might be Justin Fields starting on Sunday.
I mean, you got to think he is, since he didn't practice yesterday, didn't practice today. Probably has a walkthrough tomorrow.
Not great, especially if you're trying to change your thing and you're the captain. And then, although there was a point that somebody did bring out, I think it might have been Ryan Clark in his bright ass yellow suit. Was Mike Tomlin's not that kind of guy to give a shit whether you're supposed to be the starting quarterback or not supposed to be the starting quarterback or whatever the case is. It's can you win? Can we win with you? Okay, then we'll go. Like he's not that sentimental coach. He's win at all costs. So like if they put in Justin Fields and Justin Fields balls out, guess what? You're not getting a job back there. That's going to be another touchback. Boy, this is really working out great, Raj. Fantastic job moving the touchback to the 30 instead of the 35. Wonderful. That's really worked.
I'd rather them be aggressive and put it at the 35 and then say, okay, you know what? Let's take it back. Next year, let's take it back.
Yeah, let's move it back if you want to do that. But
but just not like Pat McAfee we saw today. All it's going to be is a weird looking touchback.
Yeah. Now all you've done is change where everybody's standing when it's a touchback. That's it. 1st and 10 from the 34. The Packers' Jordan Love takes the snap, steps back to throw, bounces in and out of the hands of my man Wicks. Oh, he did not kill you with a fucking pencil. Yes, that's a John Wick joke because his name is Wicks. Yes, see?
Have never seen the movie.
But again, slipped on the grass. Not great field conditions in Brazil as it stands right now. Not great. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Jordan Love in the shotgun. We got a man in motion. Hands it off. Oh, big hole. Big right. He slips.
Oh, and he slips.
Oh, guys. Put in the longer studs, Wilson. Put in the longer studs. Everybody, both sides, Eagles, Packers, put in the studs. You got to change your cleats. It's not working. He could have got another 5 to 10 yards if he didn't slip.
Yeah.
He tried to cut and fell. Well, maybe not. There were a lot of Eagles around him. Let me pull that back. But he could have still got some more yardage. 1st and 10 from the 44. They're going to hand it off again. He bounces out to the outside there. Gets another 4 yards for taking a pretty big hit, but he's doing a good job there, Wilson.
I'll tell you what, 53 Bond, he's having a hell of a game. That's like 3rd or 4th tackle.
He's like I said, he's been a main part of this kind of run defense there for the Eagles so far in this game. Doing a great job. I mean, he really is. Got 5. Oh, I only thought he got 4. They got 5 yards on that carry. So 2nd and 5. Are the Packers starting to figure out the run game here a little bit?
No, Miller. That's the last one of that.
Jordan Love in shotgun. Takes the snap. They hand it off again. Wilson again with another big run. Whoa, and he's still going.
No.
Oh, he got 15 yards on that? My God. Uh-oh. Did the Packers figure something out? Are the scripted plays done? And now they figured something out here.
They figured out Jacobs isn't the answer. At least for this game.
Good block coming over there. And then he just starts moving them legs and just runs over people. My goodness, Wilson. That's their running back. But right now, Wilson's the one doing it. Run the hot hand. Wilson again in the backfield. Jordan Love in shotgun. Kraft in motion. And they're going to call timeout as the play clock gets ready to expire. And that's going to be their last timeout. They're out of timeouts now with 10:24 left in the first half. Not great. But the Packers moving the ball finally on the ground against this Eagles run defense, which I was just kissing the ass of, and it turns out maybe I need to pause on that. Maybe I need to maybe got to rethink that for a second here, because the last 4 plays the Eagles have been absolutely gashed here by Wilson. That's it. Bring out the new cleats, baby. Let's go. Yep, change them out. Everybody change them out.
That guy over there. He needs the next pair.
See, that's why I miss the old. See, they all have the molded cleats now. I miss the old days of the old screw-in cleats, man.
Yeah.
You can key those out, key the other ones in. Boop, boop, boop. There you go.
Oh, they do. He had a battery
the gun. You'd be like NASCAR. Yep. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Oh, my God. Oh, Dobbs. He's running. He's going. He's going to score. That's a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers.
There were so many holding penalties on that play.
You're being a jerk. I see what you're doing.
Yes, I am.
See what you're doing. You're being a jerk. But I also now can open up a cider, so I'm very happy about that.
We're an hour and 15 minutes in, so yeah, you're overdue.
Oh, boy. Wow. All of a sudden, on that drive, I don't know what has happened. Again, maybe the 15 scripted plays were up, and then the Packers were like, we're adjusting. Let's figure it out. But they did something on there because that was a completely on-the-ground drive for the Packers. That kick is up. It splits the uprights, and that makes it 13
there's a
to
flag.
7. There is a flag
offsides.
down there.
Looked like the guy that lined up over the right guard may have jumped a little early. I'm going to have to pay attention to the middle of the defense next drive for Green Bay because I didn't see Jordan Davis in it that much. Yep, offsides.
Yep. That's going to be assessed on the kickoff. How do you do that?
Go for 2 or go for 2.
Oh, did they take the point off, or are they going to?
No, I'm just saying. It still says 12.
That's what I mean. Oh yeah, he jumped way early. Yeah, they're going for 2. They're going to try to make it a touchdown game here.
Might as well. I mean, you're up by 5, so it's not like a field goal.
Right, yeah, because if you then it becomes 6, and then it's, you might as well try to get to 7 because, it didn't make it a full touchdown, full possession. 40% for 2-point conversions last year.
I am curious, how does that affect the kickoffs if you do it on there?
Yeah, how do you assess a penalty on a kickoff? Yeah. 2-point attempt, Jordan Love under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Josh Jacobs. He does not get it. He does not get it.
No?
No. So on that drive where everybody was doing well, and then, Wilson was doing well, then they give it to Jacobs and nothing. On a 2-point conversion.
Seems like Wilson might be the answer.
At least for this game, at least against this Eagles defense, Wilson seems to be the guy. He also seems to be bigger than Josh.
No,
And
see, I thought the opposite. He looked more slimmer, so he's quicker. Hits the hole quicker.
Josh looks smaller compared to him.
Well, I mean, height-wise, but I mean,
Height-wise and even
bulky-wise.
build-wise, he looks scrawny is not the correct term. I guess if we're talking relative, I mean, everything's relative, but he's to the eyes, to at least my eyes. And again, my eyes are bad, so let's not trust them. I get it.
Yeah, because you like shitty teams. Your eyes let you
Your
watch
fans
shitty.
literally ate horse shit. That's you're
One person does
you
not.
literally your fans
us.
have literally ingested shit. I don't want to hear it. You know who's never eaten shit? A Giants fan. Never happened. At least there's been no video or photographic evidence of such a thing happening.
Because you guys got so blacked out drunk you don't remember it.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sure that man doesn't remember doing that either.
No.
But he's got a constant reminder of it every day because he is a running punchline. Every time something happens in Philadelphia, it's like, at least we didn't eat horse shit.
I wonder how many times he said that. Hey, at least I didn't eat horse shit. Jake? No, you kind of did.
Buddy, I don't know if you did. Here, I got it on my phone. Hold on, give me a second. Let me show you.
Which YouTube video do you want to see of it?
You've literally it was documented by about 300 people in Philadelphia that night. There was a crowd around you. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Hold on.
See, I'm distracting you. Oh, so a little funny.
See, you're trying to help
story
me
was-
out. You're trying to keep me from being an alcoholic, and I appreciate that, Jimbo. That's what good friends do.
Little funny story while we got a commercial here. So before we went live, you went to go do something. So you were in your camera screen here.
Right.
And the wife came over here to do something. I said, no, we're not live yet. And all she did was when she came over, she saw your chair with your jersey behind it.
Right.
And thought like you were like the headless horseman. She went like that.
I'm coming for you, Ichabod Crane.
You ever see that show?
The TV show, I watched like a little bit of it. I never got really into it. Yeah, everybody's changing the shoes. Change them up.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what, and it's probably an unpopular opinion. And again, bad movie taste. But see, here's the thing. I like B-grade movies because I kind of grew up with Mystery Science Theater and like making fun of them and doing like that. But Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci, I like that. I like that movie. Hey guys, guess what? No touchback. That
movie, I've seen the beginning, and then I've seen the middle, but not the beginning or the ending, and then I've seen the ending, but not the. I never seen from start to finish the whole movie.
That's good. I try to watch it during Halloween season. At least once a year, I try to watch it. I like it. Oh, listen. You're also talking to somebody who thinks that the peak of cinema is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I will not hear any slander about that either. It's a great movie. So
it's a great movie, yeah. All right, 1st and 10, 10-16 left in the first half. Hurts hands the ball off. About 2 yards, maybe.
Yeah, it's about 2.
So Barkley probably has about, what would you say, about 15, 20 yards only?
Somewhere around there. I don't know how many carries he's got. It's got to be getting close to like 7 or 8 or so
5.
carries. Because his touchdown's a reception touchdown. So
yeah, I'd be willing to bet there's more passes than runs. Which I'm a running guy. I rather run the
and you
the
have
defense
Saquon
down.
there. Run like that's the whole reason you got him. But
yeah, Hurts drops back. Oh boy, get rid of it. Get rid of it. All right.
Don't throw it into the middle of the field, Jalen. You did that once before already. That's not where you throw a pass away. Jimbo already has 2 Hot Ones challenges coming his way. He doesn't need another one. He said 3 was the limit. He's trying to get you to that limit in the first half.
Because if we do 3, it might have to be at the end of the show, so I could do the whole show.
You can actually do the show, yeah.
3rd and 8 at the 32. Jalen Hurts in shotgun making some type of motion signal or audible signal. Oh boy, he got plastered. There we go. There we go.
Got the pass off, though. That's all that matters.
Throw the flag. Roughing the passer.
No, roughing the passer. He was the runner. He's the receiver.
I know, but
he was in bounds.
That Green Bay guy roughed Hurts. Watch. Right there, he roughed him.
No, stop it. Big pickup, though. That's a huge play.
1st and 10. But you know who we haven't heard yet is Dotson.
Well, he's a wide receiver 3 on them.
Yeah,
so
but
you're not going to really hear them a lot.
Supposedly they want to get him into the offense a lot more
2, 1.
you would think.
Oh, they just got it off.
There we go. I'm running.
There was
shit.
That play was a lot of WTF, mate. Yeah. There was a lot. I don't know what the hell was going on there.
Oh, damn, 2nd and 10. I mean, this offense. I wonder how much of it is Kellen Moore still trying to figure out the players, and the players still trying to figure out not necessarily the plays, but like how it all works.
I don't know.
Because they're too talented to be like this. There we go.
Another
wide
big
open
pass.
Devontae Smith down to the 21.
It seems like the Eagles are focused on the passes, and it's really not working except for 1 or 2 where they're getting 20 yards on the pass,
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been effective except when it's been effective. If that makes any sense.
You know what? And it seems like wheel routes, because right there, I think it was 20 was on Goddard or on Smith, and when Goddard came out as a wheel route, he went to him and let Smith open. All right, 1st and 10 at the 22. Got motion. Hurts drops back and goes, oh shit. And Barkley. Come on.
There's that great field and locational awareness that we're used to seeing.
Got 5 yards, probably could have got 15 though. 7 minutes left in this first half.
It seems weird to me of how focused the Eagles are on throwing the ball when you have Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
That seems to me odd.
The only thing I could think of, is they're hoping he'll be the running game in the second half to wear that defense down. Like, try to get the points now and then wear the defense down.
Jalen with a designed run for him gets a couple yards and gets it down to third and one.
Third and one. Do not do the tush push.
The tush push?
The tush push.
You don't want to do the tush push.
They're
going to do the tush push.
Do a pass. Thank you. Thank you, Dallas Goedert. Because he got stopped and Goddard got up right behind him and pushed him the rest of the way. Now, Jason Kelsey came out and said he is going to be in the facility more so than you would think this season, helping out wherever he can.
Well, unless he's going to play center during a tush push, I don't know.
Monday, he better take Cam Jurgens and be like, dude, you're messing it up, and it's a touchdown.
That's unfortunate.
King. Who is that? I'm sorry. I'm old. I can't see with my glasses.
That's
Number 26.
That is unfortunate. That is an unfortunate situation.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. First career Eagles rushing touchdown for Barkley.
Yeah.
That was big.
This is
Now-
why you shouldn't just give them the ball on the 30-yard line.
Now, there's 5:34 left in the first half. If we could stop them here and get a good drive and just even 3 points, with how I said just a few minutes ago about Barkley maybe being the second half guy, that might be the game plan.
You think
here.
that's the thinking that they're going to do? Just
Yeah.
wear the defense
Because-
down and then give it to Barkley to kind of put them away?
Because 2 years ago when we went to the Super Bowl, that was our thing. When we got ahead, second half of the game, we just ran it. And that's why Miles Sanders was so good and got that contract with the Panthers. And now he's shit. Granted, the Panthers are shit too, but
The Packers are going to need to. I want to see how they attack this drive. Are they going to stick with giving the ball to Watson and
Wilson.
and trying to push it that way, or are they going to try to either force Josh Jacobs or try to get Jordan Love to pass and try to force that, and then it turns out to be doesn't work that way? Because right now, what's been most effective, and just watching this, was that last drive they had with Watson and just kind of riding him down the field.
yeah. Was that his name, Watson or Wilson?
Wilson, that's it. I'm thinking Watson's the receiver. I had a brain fart. It happens. I'm old. They deal with it.
And Wilson's actually their third string running back. It looks like their second string running back is out tonight.
Well, he might be playing himself up to number 2. You know, depending on what he does.
So, what's your feelings for the Giants game?
Hope and pray. Hope and pray. That's it.
I mean,
you know.
You think you guys gonna win it, or you just not
yes?
sure?
Maybe.
Okay, let's put it this way: is it gonna be the Giants Dallas game from 10 years ago when
No.
I actually felt Okay.
No. I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think it's going to be that. You know, it is Sam Darnold on the other side of the ball, so that gives me hope. But again, I as much as I do talk up Daniel Jones and I want him to do well and everything he's doing, he has to show me something. Like, you have to show it.
Yeah.
And this is it, man. Like, this is we're at the end of the road here. Like,
Well, I don't know if you remember me sending my my draft picks for my weekly draft picks. I got the Giants defense. I think Brian Burns is going to be.
I like the
standout
Giants.
for this
I
week.
saw that you got the Giants defense on there, and you have Malik Neighbors too, which
Yeah.
may not be bad.
Yeah. For that
but
price.
that Giants defense, I think, is better. Again, there's questions in the secondary, but there's always questions in the Giants secondary. Like, let's be honest. So, 1st and 10 at the 30. Of course, it is. Jordan Love back in shotgun. Steps back, loses his footing on that shit. Oh!
Christ, son of a.
That was a pick 6, and he dropped it. 2nd down and 10 for the Packers. Slipped again. I'm not sure why Jordan hasn't changed his cleats, or if he did, but he slipped trying to throw that ball, lost his footing, threw the ball way off balance, and it was almost a pick 6. Should have been a pick 6.
He slipped. Looked like our defensive end slipped coming around the corner there.
There's I don't know.
This might be a one and done for Brazil.
Yeah, like this field is Soldier Field-esque at this point. Jordan Love, big deep ball's bouncing
Nice.
around there. Eagles should have picked that one too, didn't.
Yeah.
And we are going to have a 3rd and 10. See, this is what I was saying. Are they going to come out and still run the ball, go with Wilson and do that, or are they going to try to force the pass? They're trying to force the pass, and now you're at 3rd and 10 deep in your own end zone. Or not end zone, but you're in your end still.
Yeah.
And now you're at
The
3rd and
rookie
10,
again.
and now you have to throw.
That's the rookie in that play again. He's having a hell of a game now. Quentin Mitchell.
3rd and 10. Jordan Love in shotgun. Josh Jacobs off to his right. Love steps back to pass. Steps up, throws, wide open. And he chokes him, and he is gone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. Reed, once again, wow. And just like that, I'm talking about, that's not how you do it. Oh, it's going to be iffy. Oh, no, you're going to do that. Bang, immediate touchdown on the very next play for
Watch
the
the right side here. I think the guy is standing up for the Eagles. Linebacker right, and whoop.
That's that field, baby. I'm saying, that field is...
Roger, don't go back to Brazil. Go vacation there. Don't play games down here.
No more 2-point conversions here for the Packers.
Yeah.
They're just going to kick it. And I'll tell you what, this kicker, I know that's extra points and everything like that, and he did have the 2 in. There is a flag.
Jesus
Is this
Christ.
another offsides? Oh, no, this is against the Packers.
No, that's against Philly.
Was it? I thought he was pointing towards the Packers side. Yeah.
Oh, false start. Okay. No, so that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, how...
I keep forgetting about the hard camera and then not the other side.
I love you.
Trying to sound.
I love you, Jimbo.
When I try to sound smart, I sound stupider.
You're a good man, Jimbo.
I try.
That extra point is up, and that one is still good. I was going to say, this guy is for picking him up where they did, not bad.
Now, here's the thing. 5 minutes left in the first half. Plenty of time for Philly to march.
A lot of time for Philly to still do something here. A lot of time for Philly to do something.
With all 3 timeouts.
And that's the thing. The Packers don't have any.
Yeah.
So that's a bad spot. So first quarter started off really kind of slow and lame. This second quarter has exploded in points.
That's what I was surprised about last night with last night's game. When I went to bed at halftime, I was like, it's okay game. And then I woke up in the morning. I saw your message in the group chat saying, other than Baltimore's offensive line, it was a hell of a game.
It really was. It was a fun and entertaining game. Well, I mean, listen, it came down to that last thing where he's just, you want a toe, I can get you a toe.
So let me ask you, Mr. Knows the rules most of the time. If his toes were not touching the white, like if they were up just a little bit, is that still considered out of bounds?
No.
So it's when it's touching.
It's what? Yes.
So why did he curl his toes up?
Oh, I see what you're. Yeah, no. If like he landed on his heel,
yeah,
and like his toes were pointed up, but they were out of bounds, like that's still a touchdown, because the first thing to touch was inbounds. Like if he landed and it went heel toe,
yeah,
and it landed out of bounds, the heels came down first. That would be a touchdown because that came down first. That's in bounds, and then it fell forward out of bounds. I think I've seen that somewhere where it's like somebody's heel landed first, and then it landed out. They might have changed that, though. They might have changed with the whole completion of the catch thing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, I might be talking out of my ass. It's a possibility.
The other quote that I had a laugh at was the Baltimore Ravens. It may have been Roquan Smith that said it. Not sure totally. They said if that's the best they could give us, they're screwed for the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see them in the playoffs. It's like,
well, you lost. So what do you got?
Because I think that what he might have been trying to say was like, we can do better if we don't screw up. We'll do better. It's like, yeah, but then that's what you're assuming that if that's their best. What if this is your best? Yeah. What if you can't stop screwing up? What if your offensive line is really that bad?
Yeah.
Hey, Jimbo, guess what?
Surprise.
Oh, no, they're taking it out.
Shit,
they said, screw it.
All right.
They said, screw your rules. We're taking it out. Get it out to the 23-yard line. All right. We had a return. Somebody was like, screw this. We're tired of this. We want to see something.
Nope. I just saw Jeffrey Lurie's bank account. Somehow $500,000 just got posted in there. And Dale just said, Run the freaking ball
Do
out
you
of there.
think $500,000 means something to somebody who's worth $7 billion? I don't think so. Apple cider's so good.
Either that or that kid's fired on Monday. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at the 23. Looking mid-range. Flag. Jesus.
Fight.
AJ's being AJ. It looked like it was 11. He looked like he was all over him, too.
Well, we only saw the last little bit. We don't know. And they're not going to show the replay here. 5:01 left here in the second quarter.
There we go.
That's fine. Oh, he gave him that's why he gave him a little
him.
push at the end getting up, and AJ did not like that.
26 should have been penalized.
Saquon Barkley, I agree. He definitely should have been penalized.
for
what? I don't know.
For a touchdown. 2nd and 10, Jalen Hurts drops back to pass. Over the middle to A.J. Brown. Gets about, 14, 15, you would say?
No, that's 12.
He got at least 14.
He got 2 yards over this first down marker.
No, he did not.
Did you see the yellow line?
2 yards. It's unofficial.
I thought my eyes were bad. Holy shit.
1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in shotgun again.
It was a 13-yard gain because they were at the 23. First down was at the 33, and they were at the 36. So it was a 13-yard gain.
Hurts back to pass and goes, I don't know what to do. I'll just throw it out of bounds. Good play. I'd rather see those plays instead of him throwing it.
Better to throw it out of bounds than down the middle of the field, gentlemen. We've learned that lesson. 4:11 here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 here for Philadelphia as we look at the Packers' defensive war room up there. And that's their new defensive coordinator, who I can't remember the name. He was the head coach at BC.
Jeff Haffey.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, boy, is that about a 3-yard run there for Saquonius? Saquonius Bartolonius. I don't know why I gave him a Roman name, but I did.
How the hell is it 63 degrees and 88% humidity? That's freaking
because it's rough. Brazil.
I know, that's just weird though.
And they're still in winter. They're coming around to their spring. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Southern Hemisphere, Jimbo. It's opposite to us.
3:35 left in the half. Hurts drops back to the pass. Another slip, and
bitch.
Dallas Goedert for the first down. Another slip by a defense.
Well, this is the thing. That was kind of a trip more than a slip.
Yeah. No.
But
okay. Yeah.
We can sit here and complain about it, and everybody's going to complain about it, but both teams do have to play on it. So.
Yeah. First down, 10. 3 minutes left in the first half.
40-yard line there, the Packers. Yeah.
Let's see here. Hand the ball off, you think? Yep. Okay, I'll just run into this person.
He just ran into ass.
And he hurt his lineman.
Well, at least he didn't hurt himself. And for Saquon Barkley, that's a win.
Well, you said by week 5, so we got 5 weeks left.
I was gonna say we'll see.
2nd and 8, 2:25. This should be the last play before the 2-minute timeout.
This isn't college. This is a warning.
Got motion.
Whoop.
There we go. There you go. Run it. You stupid.
He should have ran that one.
Wide open. I mean, yeah, okay, you only get 6 yards, but you got first down. and then throws it where someone's on the guy.
Double coverage. And even on single coverage, he was well covered, and he was out of bounds. Like there was no part of that was good.
They're down at 8. Hurts in the backfield by himself. 2:03 left in the first half, and it says, "Screw it, I'm running it." Which 32, so it's
about
obviously we know Jake Elliott can make a
2, 4th and 1, 4th and a
fourth
long
and
one,
two.
4th and a short 2, however you want to look at it.
I'm gonna pull you. You go for the points.
Yeah, I mean, if you're close enough, and maybe that's why they did it. Maybe they were,
Make it a little bit easier.
Make it a 2-point game going into the half. Oh, what a good dog!
Little doggy.
What a
I
good
love these
dog.
commercials. You ever see these commercials?
What is the farmer's dog? Yeah, or Pet Fresh
is
or
that
whatever
what
the fuck it is. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. Is this dog food in here? Yeah. Why do you have that in here? And next thing you know, they're outside.
And then they're outside. Yeah. Oh, Fresh Pet. That's the one. There's a bunch of Fresh Pet, Farmer's Dog. They all use like the real fresh meat. It's like, all right, well, listen, the way the economy's going, may need that. So, I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy the Sunday Ticket mascot commercials. However you feel about Sunday Ticket or whatever's going on with the legal process, I do like the mascot commercial with the realistic mascots.
The massive Viking that's standing in the back there.
The big New York Giant.
The Giant, yeah.
Like that one had the Falcon and the Cardinal pecking the remote to change the game back and forth. That was cool. It's cool. I like dumb shit like that. I do. I really do. So I don't know how people eat Subway. That's gross.
If you had to eat it, Subway or Primo Hoagies?
I don't think I've ever had Primo Hoagies.
Oh, it's
is that up in Wilkes-Barre?
Yeah, so it must be like a Northeast PA thing then.
I think so. Yeah.
Because we got one in Wilkes-Barre. I think there's one up in Scranton.
No, because I always heard people talk about Primo, but I never had it.
Overpriced. Jersey Mike's.
I like Jersey Mike's. I do like Jersey Mike's. Outside of Bayonne's Jersey Mike's, because everything in Bayonne sucks.
Yeah.
Everything that comes here withers and dies. But if you get outside of here, like even the chain stuff is good.
Yeah. All right, back from break.
No coach's challenge is allowed in the last 2 minutes. We know.
It's been like that for what, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, ever since they put the challenge system in, it's been that way.
So
that rule has never changed.
It's always been tweaked. That's it.
Going for it on 4th and 3.
Yeah, 4th and 3.
And you are not in a tush-push situation.
Oh, by the way, no, it's not a tush-push. It's a Brazilian butt lift. I saw that on Twitter.
It's so bad. That's so bad. Ooh, excuse me. I burped.
What did they try to do? Draw them off, I guess?
It looks like it. So the Eagles take a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Packers have none.
Yeah, they're still going to go for it, I guess.
That's what it looks like.
I never understood this. Like, you put your offense out there, fake HUD it or whatever you want to call it, to see what they're in.
Maybe that's it. You want to try to do that, yeah. If you have the timeouts to spare, it's fine.
But why? Because now the defense is going to switch up whatever they had.
Because it might be that to see if they're leaning a certain way, or it also might be to try to draw them off. Yeah. If you can get them to draw it off without having to run the play, then that's a free 5 yards. Take it. Yeah. Free 5 yards, free first down. See if you can get that. If you can't, and then you still want to go for it.
All right, 4th and 3. Here we go. Hurts and Kenny Gainwell in the backfield.
That third down conversion rate was because of the tush push and Kelsey, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Hurts drops back for pass over the middle, and Catches it. First down.
Challenge
First
it.
down.
Challenge it.
First down.
You can't challenge it, I know. We just talked about that. Oh, shit.
That's a first down.
God damn it.
135.
134, 133, 132,
Philly
131.
down
I'm going to do this the whole
on
time.
27-yard line. No, 26. Yeah, 26-yard line. Hands the ball off and gets absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he gets 2 yards. He got 2 yards.
That's Big Gilbert Brown Jr. stops him.
Gainwell did not gain well on that play.
Oh, but yet my cheesy joke was
Yeah,
bad.
because mine are unique and fun. And
So was mine. second and 7. Toss it outside.
missed
Gainwell,
tackle,
two
missed
misses.
tackle, missed
First
tackle.
down.
What are we doing?
Hold that
Stop
ball,
trying
hold
to
that ball.
arm tackle. Hit this guy. God damn it.
Hurry up, offense. Hurry up. Don't take the timeout. You got 40 seconds left. Oh, I don't like that. Come on, Devontae. You got to block a little bit better than that. Throw your 150-pound body in front of somebody.
Here's the thing. If you scored, do you go for 2?
I
Make
would.
it 3 points?
Yeah, I would. Because, I mean, you go for the extra point, it's 2 points, that's it. You go for the 2 points, it's a tie.
3 points.
It's a 3 points. So I'd rather have the 3 points just in case it comes down to a last drive possession for
Yeah, but then if you miss it,
Packers.
it's 1 point.
Yeah, but I like being aggressive.
B-E, aggressive.
Or we could do what the USFL does and go for 75 points or whatever on the 15-yard line it is.
Yeah, no, that rule can stay there.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts drops back 2 pass. You got a running back wide open. Throw. Oh, Jesus. This is why I didn't want them to take that timeout. Hurry up, get to the line. Let's go.
Timeout.
No, you only got 1 left.
Well, the clock stopped.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to assume that they took a timeout.
Bad clock management here. I'd rather save that timeout for when it's down to 1 second, call a timeout, bring the field goal crew out there.
High step, knees to chest.
And he had that running back up top wide open too, just a little swing pass.
Well, there was a question that was with Jalen Hurts coming into this year. A lot of people were saying whether or not he had that kind of vision. Did he have that elite quarterback skill? And for as much as he's been paid and as much he's been hyped up, a lot of people were coming into the season thinking he's still got a lot to prove.
2nd and 16 at the 20. No timeouts left. And there's a flag.
False start. That's going to be a false start on the Eagles.
And this is where we fall apart.
So now, what is it, 2nd and 21?
I believe so.
Yeah, because it was 2nd and 16, so 5 yards. Dallas Goedert is the guilty party. You're guilty, Dallas. Yeah, no, I did a little shimmy step there. Can't do that. Once you're set, you can't do it. 2nd and 21.
Slowly working back to that 32-yard line that they went for on the 4th down. Hurts drops back.
All the
No one
time in the
open.
world.
Now he throws outside.
Gives it to
And gets-
Goddard, but
Oh, hold that ball. Hold that ball. Oh, boy.
he was trying to rip it out of there. Got 5 yards out of it. No timeouts, though. Tick, tick, tick,
This
tick,
what I mean,
tick,
bad.
tick, 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 tick.
You got to spike it. Take it down to 5 and spike it.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. They're just going to go for the field goal.
Bad clock management. That's on Sirianni. Fire his ass.
Screw you and your flowers and your flower bed, you bastard.
You grew cactuses.
What does it even mean?
They're spiky. They hurt.
They're easy to maintain. They're easy to grow. They take a little. They don't need much manure
they prick you and hurt you and you die.
I mean, well, the Eagles are pricks, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. That kick is up, and that will split the uprights.
And that is half. Not how that drive should have ended.
I was going to say, as watching that drive unfold and how the Eagles have been playing kind of in the first half, how it was, that is not how I think you wanted to end a half.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I hitting over there? There we go.
I push buttons.
I'm pushing the buttons to make the graphics do things. I'm smart. I'm a television producer.
I'll give you credit. The background on the feed.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah,
that's pretty
nice.
good. Yeah. As a graphic artist, I did something I probably should have never do, and I hate admitting it, but that's an AI image. But it fit. All the other stuff I made for the other backgrounds that we have for the other games, those were all made by me. This one, though, I could. You know why? Honestly, I ran out of time.
Yeah,
I didn't have a background for this game yet, and it was like 3:00, and I'm like, shit, I don't have anything. I don't want to have something blank. So I was like, Packers versus Eagles, Brazilian style wallpaper, and go. I was like, looks good enough. I'll take it. It still wasn't great. I had to edit some stuff because like the numbers were merged together on some of the jerseys, and it didn't look exactly great. But
well, since it's halftime, I'm going to take a break real quick.
Absolutely, you go right ahead. You go take a whiz. Don't whiz on the electric fence and or whatever else you need to do.
That's fun.
Don't you whiz the electric... Dude, I miss Red and Stimpy. That was good shit.
I'll be right back.
All right. Jimbo is taking a break. I'm still here because I got nowhere to go, and I don't have to piss yet. So, but I'll tell you what, that first half, looking at it, just from my vantage point, from how I see it, is... The Eagles' run defense started off strong, but I guess that was the scripted plays, which you heard Jimbo talk about like he's not quite sure how it is with the scripted plays beforehand, and with this one it was the Packers' scripted plays where it seemed like the Eagles seemed to have a good answer for the running game, and then once we got away from that drive after that, the Packers' running game just ripped apart the Eagles. So I'm not sure how to really look at the Eagles' run defense now. At first, I was very impressed, and now I'm not so sure. When it comes to the Eagles, it looks like there's some disjointedness there. And as much as I hate to say it, Saquon has looked well outside of that first slip that he had, which I was cheering for. And I'm selfish. If he was with any other team, I'd be wishing him a lot well. But he's with the Eagles, so I'm not going to do that. But he's already got 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving, 1 running. But it also seems like the Eagles aren't using him nearly as much as you would expect them to. So I'm not sure how to read that. But the Packers' defense could be better. The fact that the Packers are up 19-7, and here's the thing. 1917, not 19-7, 1917. But it should be more. Like, again, we've had 2 turnovers, from the Eagles. We've had an interception from Jalen Hurts and a fumble from Jalen Hurts. Both that were in great field position, and the Packers couldn't get a touchdown on either one of them. That's a problem. You know, like, you got to be able to close that. You got to be able to get those opportunities when you get them, and they haven't been able to do that. There's moments they look great, and there's moments that I don't understand the play calling. Jordan Love, passing-wise, there's been a flash, but nothing great. Kind of like Jalen Hurts, nothing great when it comes to the passing game. 1 or 2 flashes, but there's a lot of yak. There's a lot of yards after catch, yards after contact coming from the receivers. So, looking at it from that standpoint, I'm again, and it's the first game of the. It's the first half of the first game of the year for these teams. So it's hard to sit here and already come up with like this is this team's identity, or this is this team's personality, or this is how they're going to be the rest of the year. It's literally the first game, but it's going to depend a lot on what happens here in the second half to see what the Eagles do as far as offensively, what they do with Saquon, how the Packers defense responds, and then also what are the Packers going to do when, are they going to continue to try to throw the ball where Jordan Love has kind of been iffy with it? Like I said, he's had sparks, he's had these moments, but kind of like Jalen Hurts, sparks, moments, but nothing spectacular so far. Or are they going to try to go with the running game, at least with Watson? Not Watson. Wilson. Again, I got my W's mixed up again. But doing that and going that way, because Josh Jacobs has not been working. Yeah. So to me, that's kind of what I'm looking at here. What do you think, Jimbo? What are your impressions of the first? I basically just gave my impressions of the first half while you were off gallivanting around in the bathroom there. What are your thoughts on the first half? How did you see? What are your first impressions of what you've seen?
Kind of, as far as Barkley, I'm kind of like you. Like, I think they need to involve him more in the running game than what they did in the first half. Maybe some outside runs. I mean, I'm not saying he's Barry Sanders, but he's like Barry Sanders this game. He two or 3 yard runs here or there, 10-yard run, 2-3 yard run, 10-yard run. They gotta loosen up this Green Bay defense a little bit. Devontae Smith seems like he's having a decent game. Dallas Goedert is getting open. He's having a decent game. Jalen Hurts just doesn't seem like he's comfortable back there. And then as far as the defense, Quinton Mitchell is probably the star of that defense right now. He's
53 there, right? Yeah, he's been real good.
Yeah, he's our first-round draft pick this year. And I noticed the last, I think, 2 drives, Jordan Davis hasn't been in there. And that's when the Packers have been moving the ball. So I don't know if that's something to keep an eye on. Jalen Carter, quiet. Other than that personal foul, getting up in each other's face, Jalen Carter's been quiet. So defense seems to need to be like, switch up a little bit, make adjustments. So we'll see if the Vic Fangio from Dunmore can do it.
A local boy.
Yeah. How do you like your turkey? Dunmore. I don't care. I love it. 20 years later, it's still funny.
Well, that's all right. The one that I used to have a friend that lived down by Wind Gap. And there was always, what was the joke? God damn it, I forgot the name of the town. Oh, Bangor. Okay. And it was always like, because right next to Bangor was Mount Bethel. And I was like, why Bangor when you can Mount Bethel?
That's a good one.
That's not a bad one. And again, Pennsylvania has some of the, you have Intercourse, Blue Balls.
Yep. And they're right next to each other.
And they're right next to each other. Virginville is right around that area as well. So you have a lot of that, I'm surprised there's not, like, you have Virginville, Blue Balls, and then Intercourse. I'm surprised there's not a town after it called like Massive Relief or something.
So other than the Giants-Vikings game tomorrow or Sunday, what's another game that you're interested in or looking forward to that you think might be a good game?
Well, I outside of the primetime games, because I am interested in those. You know, the Monday Night Football, Jets and Niners, Sunday Night Football, Rams, Lions. I think that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Join me for that one. If you're watching us here now, I'll be doing that game as well. I'm going to be. I'm interested. I'm interested to see how the Bears Titans game goes. Like, I'm interested to see how Caleb is and how that team works. There were actually, like, there's a couple of games here.
This is almost like week one, like last weekend for college football. There's 5-6 good games.
Let me see, because I actually had some of these games marked out because I wanted to see. Because there were a couple I was talking with my father about it today. I was talking to a couple other people about just what games seemed to be real interesting for me going into this weekend. So let me take a look here real quick.
Okay.
And pull up the games here because I don't have them all right on me. I really am interested in that Steelers-Falcons game. And now not just because Russell Wilson is officially listed as questionable, which he may not play. Again, the Titans-Bears game I'm real interested in. Cowboys-Browns I think has a chance to be real good. I think Cowboys-Browns might be, outside of the primetime games, I think that might be one where it's I'm interested to see how that goes, how that turns out.
That one I'm interested in just to see how that Dallas team plays with all the drama that was going on. CeeDee Lamb with the contract, yes, he's got it now. Didn't really have a training camp. Dak Prescott, even though you kind of disagree on his comments about Jerry Jones, I take it one way, you took it the other way. Is that a distraction for Dak Prescott? Mike McCarthy playing on a prove-it contract,
But I don't even think it's Mike McCarthy on a prove-it contract. I think this is his last year either way. I think he wins the Super Bowl, he just leaves, or if they don't do anything, he's fired and he's going to be gone anyway. I don't know. Dallas can grate on you. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the Brazilian booty cheeks they're having for halftime there.
Now,
not to say that I'm a misogynist or anything like that, but it's literally the girl shaking her ass cheeks in front of everybody's face. I'm sorry. If it's presented directly into the back of my retinas, I can't ignore it. That doesn't make me a misogynist. I'm just observant at this point.
I can't even talk.
I mean, listen, the Brazilians love shaking the booty cheeks. Don't get me wrong. I get it, and God bless them for doing so.
She looked like a very young Shakira.
How young are we talking about here, Jimbo? Be careful. Be careful with yourself.
No, I know. When Shakira first came out and hit the scene.
Okay, but here's the thing. Shakira looks the same now that she did 20 goddamn years ago.
She still looks good, but no, she don't.
You're out of your mind.
This coming from the man that likes Taylor Swift, so.
Dude, did you see her, what she was wearing yesterday? My God. Those boobs were boobulating. She was boobulating them things, man.
I do like. I mean,
boobs? Yes, we do. Yes, we're men. We like boobs. That happens.
Would you consider that denim that she was wearing?
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Was
it was
that
denim.
Okay.
It was.
Well, because the picture you sent, like I said, it looks AI. There was some filters on there.
She kind of had a Canadian tuxedo on, if we're being honest. Like, in the strictest sense of the phrase, she had denim shorts and a denim top. She was denim. Now, again, she also had red patent leather thigh-high boots, which I got to tell you, does it for me. Just saying.
Now, the one thing I will say about Taylor, when they did show her up there, I didn't see Blake, and I didn't see Brittany next door. Is there a little bit of a rift going on between?
Is there something there because Brittany said something political and Taylor doesn't agree with it? Oh no! Is there trouble in paradise? Is nobody? I don't know. I don't get. But again, here's the other thing: they didn't show her a lot.
Yeah, what did you say? 3 times?
They showed
total?
her 3 times. That was it.
Yeah.
During the game. Now, before the game, they showed her a lot walking to the walking into the stadium, walking up to the booth, things like that.
So basically,
but those don't count. It's just what they show her during the game. And in the game, they only showed her 3 times.
they shot their load before the game and not in the game.
Phrasing, Jimbo, please. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, they showed it
One time.
Kelsey had what 3? He had 3 receptions for 34 yards, and they showed her 3 times. So they showed her as many times as he got a reception.
Yeah.
So that kind of fits, that all works out. I should probably have X up here and check out what people are saying.
King and Jimbo are the best. Go follow them.
Dude, I must be. If that's what people are saying, I'm tripping. I drank too many ciders at that point.
We do appreciate though, you guys tune in and listen to our banter and our nonsense.
A million %. And like we said, thank you so very much. And please, if you do like what you're seeing here, like, share, and subscribe. It helps us out a ton. Hit that little notification bell. Another touchback has been kicked as the Eagles go ahead and take the field to start the second half.
I hate to say, just if this is what's going to be, get rid of the kickoff. Well, let's move forward. Let's speed up the game a little bit.
Like, here's the thing. Like, you have to, like, it's. I understand trying to make the game as safe as possible, but, like, you're trying to do this. You're doing gimmicky stuff now. We're doing this, and that's still not working. How about we just move the kickoff back to what it was? Move it to, like, the 25 or something like it was. Make touchbacks harder, and let grown men hit each other.
Yeah.
How about that?
It's football. There we go.
Tripped up there.
1st and 10. Barkley gets about 5, maybe 6 yards.
Didn't get injured on that play, so that's pretty good.
Well, it's not week 5 according to you.
I said by week 5. I didn't say week 5 was the date.
You know what's funny is for how little we've used him, his jersey's very dirty.
No, he's been rolling around. But he also, because he ran into the end zone, which is painted on that apparently glass surface. So
ice.
The paint is coming up.
I thought 5, but 2nd and 7. Only got 3 on that run. Hurts drops back to pass. Going deep.
Big ball got him.
And gets it.
And he's gone.
At the 30, 25, 20.
He's gone.
15.
He's gone.
10.
He's gone.
5. Touchdown. Fly, Eagles, fly. A.J. Brown caught a touchdown there. 2 plays, 70 yards, 51 seconds.
I'm
King,
a sad panda.
I was going to say, how are you feeling after that play?
Homicidal rage is something I've been acquainted with.
Now, was that before me, or did I help bring that?
I've always felt that way about the Eagles. Like, that's not you. That's not unique to you. Oh, good job by the holder getting that down. Kind of was a bumbly snap there, but it is good. And now just imagine if the Eagles had scored a touchdown at the end of the first half there. You're talking about this game could be 31-19 right now.
Yeah.
That's a missed opportunity from the Eagles. Does that come back to bite them in the end? Stay tuned.
I mean,
sports.
It did with Baltimore last night with that 4th down.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
But
you look at the plays that happened earlier on and things you got done and didn't get done. Oh, sit down, you bunch of freaks.
Oh, guys, football's back. I love it.
Oh, we're back, baby. We're so back. We are so back. Son of a bitch. Just started 14-9. Not even a full minute's gone. Not even a full minute of this thing is gone yet. Of this third quarter. This thing we call the third quarter. Yeah. Come on. Put it in the landing zone. Put it in the landing zone.
Nope.
Nope. When you see the far back returner going like this, that's going to be a no.
Not even that. The line when they're like this looking,
And they just didn't even move. Yeah.
and just go like this. This. I mean, Roger has done a lot of good things. As much as we want to bitch about him and everything, he's done a lot of good things for the NFL.
This league has grown so much under his leadership. It really has.
Yeah, but this by far is his worst.
No, I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to go that far because they're trying. Something had to be done.
Yeah.
So they did this, but I think that was a half measure when you have the touchback come to the 30. You make it the 35 or the 40, and make it. Flea flicker from Jordan Love back there. Still nobody open though.
Plow him.
Throws it up to nobody. Man,
that should be intentional grounding.
No, he's outside of the tackle box.
Wait, when there's nobody there.
It doesn't matter. You have to be outside of the tackle box, and it has to get past the line of scrimmage. That's it. Or be near a receiver. That's why it's not and.
There was nowhere near a receiver.
Right, because it doesn't have to be. You have to meet 2 of the 3 criteria. You have to be out of the tackle box. You have to be across the line of scrimmage, or there has to be a receiver in the area.
It should be 3 of 3.
Don't make me fight you already. Like it's too early in the season already. Second down, handoff to. There's a fumble!
Fumble! Now you can't advance it, so it should go back a yard.
They recovered it, unless he's the man who recovered it. If you're the man who recovered it, it's fine.
They're hurrying up. Yeah, that's Wilson.
Boy, that's definitely right out. And that was Courtney recovered. Yeah, he didn't advance it. It was.
But he was he fumbled it like 3 yards back.
And I think that's after like 2 minutes or something. Oh, there's a flag.
Bullshit.
Yes. Interference.
Bullshit.
And that's going to be over on the Eagles, I think. Eagles this way. This way. This way. This way. This way.
That's a bad call if they call it on Philly.
What's the call? What's the call, Mr. Official?
Call it. Call it already. He was already falling. It's not very clear, I mean, because they're taking a long time here.
Maybe trying to find out where the yardage is, or what are we doing?
No foul on the play. Oh, come on!
There we go.
Bullshit!
There was 2 fouls on you. Personal foul, roughing the passer. That one will be accepted. You get more yardage of that one, I guess? Let's see.
Oh my fucking God. That's roughing the passer?
Did he hit the head?
No, he pushed him down by the chest.
Because the head kind of snapped back when he hit him, so I don't know. Maybe that's what the ref saw.
That one,
and that's pass interference. Yes. Either way, you were getting a penalty on that one, so.
That's a bad call with the roughing the passer. Wow.
Okay, but even if they didn't call that one, it's still pass interference and it's still first down, so. Jordan Love back to throw here on 1st and 10. Completes it, and boy, is that a big gain.
Come on.
Kraft, American single, just running down the field. That is a hefty white boy in the move there. Look at that.
He's some white cheese.
That is white American. Get out of my head. I was just going to make that goddamn joke. He's a slice of Kraft white American.
We're gonna follow him. We're gonna follow him all year. Come on, defense. Come on.
Handoff to Jacobs.
Oh, no, that's Wilson.
No, it's Jacobs.
Okay.
8 is Jacobs. 31 is Wilson.
Oh, 31.
I think 31, 33, something like that. 30 something.
Yeah. So double numbers.
I don't even have the cheat sheet in front of me. And I knew that, Jimbo. Come on.
I'm pissed off. I'm still pissed off.
Get your head in the game.
Roughing the passer. That's why I couldn't play football. 3 plays later, I'm still Buddy Ronnie.
That's it. You got to move on. Move on to the next one. We're on to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
2nd and 9 here for the Packers. Jordan Love is in shotgun. He's got Jacobs off to his right. Man, nobody open. Just kind of chucks it. He throws a lot off his back foot. I don't like that.
Might as well throw a flag because that should have been roughing the passer. It was the same goddamn play.
Relax. I don't like how he throws off his back foot a bunch. That's a problem they're going to have to solve with him. He constantly, I like Jordan. You're not Brett Favre.
Yeah. Well,
and not only that, but that could have hurt his arm too. You see his arm kind of bounce around a couple of helmets like that. Not great.
Yeah.
Not great. You don't want to do that.
I wonder if that internal clock is getting sped up a little bit here.
I don't know. 3rd and 9, though, from the 15-yard line of the Eagles. Empty backfield. Jordan Love back, throws, and there's a flag. There's a flag, and that's going to be pass interference, and that's in the end zone, so that's going to bring it down to the 1-yard line.
Avante Maddox.
Yeah, and that one was fairly obvious, unfortunately, Jimbo.
Let me see. Let me be.
Let me see. I didn't see it in real time good enough, so.
Their feet tangled. Bad call.
Not to mention the 4 or 5 times he's grabbing on the back of his jersey up to that point.
No, he wasn't grabbing. He was touching.
He's burping him. He's burping a bit. He's a little gassy. Yeah, he got some gas on him. He's fine. He's got a little gas.
Come on, a little burp. We are so screwed up in the head.
Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. 1st and goal for the Green Bay Packers from the 1-yard line.
And once again, I haven't seen Jordan Davis in there.
Actually, from the 2, I guess they wasn't in the end zone, so they're saying it's from the 2. Trips left, hands. Oh, nope, fakes the handoff, throws. That's caught by. That's
your boy.
That's Watson. Yeah.
Yes.
I almost called him Wilson. I'm still screwing him up. But that's a touchdown for the Packers. On a bit of a penalty-filled drive, on not the cleanest drive, I would say, but a score is a score, you know.
Here's the thing about our defense. You know, you had Fletcher Cox there. I mean, maybe Brandon Graham could do it. Who is that veteran's presence to get the defense all together and say, we need to calm down. We need to play our game. Stop worrying about the penalties. Stop doing all that stuff. You know, maybe Brandon Graham is the guy to do it. He's young. Yeah, I mean, we're young.
He's got to go to the guys, and he's got to say, guys, we got to be just like Taylor Swift here. You need to calm down. Shake it off. You're being too loud. See, no, you're that's another song. See, you're missing it. She has a song called "You Need to Calm Down." So when you said you got to tell everybody you need to calm down, that's why. Taylor Swift has a song for everything, baby.
I see why you want to be the producer of the show with OBS and all that stuff, because I can't freaking mute you. I can't hit mute.
Wait, can I mute you? I don't know if I can do that, or if that would mute the whole show.
You should be able
let me
to.
see. Check. Talk. Say something. I have ultimate control. I
mean, Jesus, you just realized that now.
Oh, well, because the way this, I have the audio on this is all set up in some kind of weird trailer park white trash fashion. Like, I don't even know how I have half this stuff hooked up. So, the fact that it's actually working at all is amazing. So
who was the villain from Inspector Gadget? That always was.
Oh, Dr. Claw. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
Your laugh there was Dr. Claw.
He never, no, because Dr. Claw never really laughed. That cat that he had did.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Back when we had good cartoons.
You know who the voice of Dr. Claw was?
Who?
Frank Welker. You know who also he voiced?
Who?
Megatron. And also like 10 million other ones, but those are the big ones we would know, yeah.
Did you see the new Transformer? I call it Pixar. It's not really a cartoon.
What, the one? I know I've seen the trailers for it, yeah.
It looks good. Looks fun.
I like it. It's going back to the original story that I like, and
Yeah.
if they're going to try to do that, I like that. I'm going to be honest. Like I liked where they were going with the whole with the Bumblebee universe. I call it. It's kind of the offshoot there, where you had Bumblebee, that movie, and then you had the one there with Unicron. Where the last one they did was Transformers something or other. I don't know why I can't remember the name. Shows you how well it performed, but you know, I liked that they were getting away from Bay, that they made the Transformers look more like the Transformers are supposed to look. You know, I like that. Come on, landing zone, landing zone,
Right.
landing
call.
zone, landing
Where's
zone,
it going? Touchback or running back
landing
out?
zone.
Call it touchback or running out.
No, they're just letting it go.
So basically, there's a better chance of me not drinking than it being ran out.
Maybe that'll be the new thing for us. We can't drink until there's a return on the kickoff.
We'll be sober for
We'll
45
be stone
years.
sober. It's the way it should be. You know? Got to keep our wits about us. Is that really the official name of this is First Friday? Like that's weak.
Yeah.
That's weak.
All right. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts rolls out. And
Bat it down. 52.
I was gonna say bat it down. Okay.
That looks
I
like,
didn't
yeah.
know if it was in the ground or something.
From what I could see, it was batted down. But again, I got these old peepers, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing. I have no idea. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it just bounced around. Okay. See? Bad peepers. That's all.
All right. 2nd and 10. 11:50 to go in the third quarter. Hurts hands it off.
Saquon
Wide.
gets a yard.
2. I say
No,
2.
we got a yard. You got to look where the ref spotted him. Spotted him about a yard.
Yeah, well, they're wrong, so I'm right. 3rd down and 8, so I was right. Oh, offsides?
Oh!
Jalen Hurts just got murdered. 52 doesn't even want to dance. He's just like,
He's just, he feels bad.
I just
He's
killed
like,
somebody.
I hit that man way too hard. I almost kind of want to apologize. I'm really sorry.
That's
Don't say it. I know what you're going to say. Don't say it.
a hip tackle.
Stop! I knew it!
That's
you
a
son
hit.
of a bitch.
He
I knew you were
pulled
going
it
to say
back.
that. As soon as you saw him kind of do
Where's
the
the
totem pole
penalty?
thing, I knew that's exactly
Oh
what you
my
were going to say.
Let me get my good glasses on. I think I see some yellow and black referees out there with their yellow and black jerseys on. Holy Nikes. That was like a hip tackle / horse collar.
It wasn't really a hip tackle. It was just kind of like, I'm going to hold on to this man until he falls to the ground. It's not a hip tackle.
He threw
That's
his
a
legs up in the
whole
air.
tackle. He held him. He was just holding on to him. He's giving him a big hug. He's like, this is gonna be bad. I'm sorry.
Other than Daniel Jones, if that play ever happens to any other Giants player, I'm giving you shit.
No, because he didn't pull him down from behind. He didn't put all his
No.
weight on the back of his legs. He didn't do
Yes,
any
he
of
did.
that.
He put his legs up in the air and landed on his leg.
No, he didn't. He put his legs up in the air and kind of just cuddled him, and then Jalen Hurts fell. That's not a hip tackle. By the definition of the rule.
God bless you, Donnie. You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about. 1st and 10. Jordan Love throws to the outside. That's going to be caught there.
This defense is cooked.
But you are so quick on the flips.
No, this is what? 3-4 drives in a row that they're just... I mean, Quentin Mitchell's quiet now. There's no pass rush. Bond, our linebacker, hasn't been called, in a long time. This is last
Jordan
year.
Love, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, 10 of 19. Back in the shotgun here on 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Couple of men in motion.
I was going to say, you can't do that.
Right? Okay.
I thought they should have called that play.
There's a flag. There it is.
Well, yeah, I saw the flag, but I thought when two guys go in motion, they.
No. It's
Oh,
not.
they
No,
don't
you
play?
run the play. It's just because you have to give them the opportunity to stop. You don't know when it's going to be. Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's okay.
yeah, illegal shift. Can't do it.
B.
Two people moving at the same time, and then the snap happened. It was too late, and you see Jordan Love in the background like, shit. So 1st and 15 now for the Packers. From I would guess, the 27.
All right, so there's Jordan Davis. We got Nakobe Dean in the middle there.
Jordan Love under center, getting his hands right up into the asshole of his center. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, steps back to pass, throws over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete.
So we're about 6 minutes in. I haven't seen anybody slip, so I wonder if they finally figured out the whole.
I wonder if they just everybody went into the locker room and just get those deeper cleats in there.
Just to really dig in.
You got to really dig in. You got to be a little bit more deliberate with your steps, or you're going to end up ripping an ACL right out. But 2nd and 15 now for the Packers.
Come on, D.
From the 27-yard line. Love back to pass, looks, throws over the middle again, and in and out of the hands of 87. Who's that again? I missed my cheat sheet.
87 is your boy Dobbs.
Dobbs, that was it. Dobbs.
Dobbs.
I don't know why I forgot that. I'm not a Packers fan, so I don't really know the roster. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not Tom Grossi. Hey, they got Wilson back in there, though. I don't know how that's going to help on a 3rd and 15, but...
Here comes a 25-yard run.
I will laugh my dick off if that happens. Oh, my God!
Acton, there's a flag, though.
And there is a flag. What's the flag? The flag's not on the hit. The flag came out before the hit. Something happened.
So either offside or...
Holding.
I'm saying illegal formation. Those two is what I'm saying.
It's illegal formation, lined up off sides on the Eagles, or illegal shift
formation
again on the Packers. So that makes it... They're going to decline that penalty, yeah. So it's 4th and 15, and they're going to punt the ball. Oh, dear sweet Lord.
And Nakobe Dean. And you know what? Devin White was the starting middle linebacker, and he's the starting middle linebacker for this game. Devin White was the one that is injured and is out for the game.
And just in case anybody was worried about there, no, the NFL is still a collision sport, okay? Relax.
Yeah.
Holy mother of God.
Nice punt.
Flag. Of course, there's another flag.
Hold the ball.
Gets it up to the 30 there. But we have a flag. Let's see what the penalty is here.
What's a block in the back? 15? 10?
I think that's 10.
So I think the first guy that was down there, I think he got blocked in the back.
Oh, you see that guy? He tried to murder the other guy. I had to throw a flag. That's at least 10 yards, right?
This dude needs a new haircut stylist.
I was going to say, it's not great. Maybe it's the hat. Maybe the hat's causing it. I don't know.
But it's like
But because here's the thing, he doesn't have a hat on, so that makes me think that it was somebody that came out, came back in, didn't reestablish himself, or try to reestablish himself in due time.
I know, but I'm still talking about the haircut.
I know you're talking about the hair, but I'm talking about why we can see his hair.
Yeah, no, I know.
But if that's the case, that would be against the Packers, maybe, or would that be against the Eagles? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, we'll see here. We're still having a decent discussion here on it.
The no hat could also mean a second penalty against.
It could be if there's two
Eagles.
penalties. Yeah, they throw the hat for the second flag.
Yeah. What happens if it's the third? Do you throw the little blue bean?
The little bean bag? I don't know.
Yeah.
You just start screaming, "Hey, stop that!"
You can't do that.
That's illegal.
So it must be against Green Bay.
Yeah. They're discussing what old Goomba Giba Sirianni wants to do here. Mr. Goomba.
By the way, did you see Annie? What's her name? Annie Arger that does the
Annie Agar. I love Annie Agar.
Agar.
Yeah.
Did you see her do her Big Ten?
I usually try to watch Annie any chance I get. Not to be that kind of guy.
So false start?
Or is it legal shift?
No, legal shift.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
That's why. What on the Eagles?
Oh.
Penalties offset.
Both are
Replay
offsetting.
fourth down.
So they were probably just explaining to Sirianni
Maybe
why.
being like, why is this going on? It's like, well, because your guy had a personal foul. You know.
Yeah. But she did Big Ten, and she did the UCLA head coach press
Oh
conference.
yeah, doing a press conference. Yeah.
We're from California.
I love it, dude. She really is great, despite the fact, yes, she is a very cute blonde and all this other stuff. Blah blah blah. Take that, dude. Her content is amazing. I love her stuff. I would kill to be able to be smart enough to put out the content she does, which I do want to start doing more of that kind of content that you see on some of these other channels and stuff like that. Which, if you want to see that, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and get notified when we do it. But here we go. Repeat of the kick. And the kick is up again. And he's fair catching it. And he's got it. They've got a yard. They got a yard more than what they had before.
It didn't seem like it was as good of a kick as.
It didn't seem like it, but he fair caught it. The last one he caught and moved it up to about the 31. This one he fair caught it, and they got it to 32. So.
Yeah.
Which new head coach is the champion?
It's your buddy, Chris Sims.
Hate that son of a bitch. Like, there's a lot of people out there that have bad takes and are not great at their job. But he is close to being supreme in that. And the fact of the matter that they team him with Mike Florio, who consistently has some of the worst takes ever. That's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic they have there on NBC with Pro Football Talk and all the other stuff there. But
so
I'm so glad I have the mute on here so I don't have to listen to him.
I know you said you're going to go see your nephew play tomorrow. Are you going to listen to the Notre Dame game?
I don't know about getting out there for the game now. We're going to see, because wife not feeling too great. I'm feeling whatever. Hi, Alicia.
Can you say hi? Hi. She's going to bed.
That's fine. It's late. It's 10:34. So, but I'll try to watch it. Part of me is worried about watching it because I feel like sometimes if I watch it, they'll do bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's Notre Dame, so of course I'm going to watch it. You know.
I mean, it's supposed to rain here tomorrow. I don't know about out there. I was gonna do a little fire and burn some stuff out in the backyard because I got a lot of junk back there I should burn, and I was just gonna listen to it, watch the fire.
Right.
But it's supposed to rain, and so I'll be probably down here in the man cave, and I'm like, same thing. Should I watch it or should I listen to it and do some stuff around the man cave?
Right.
Or play some NCAA football. It's like, I don't know.
Notre Dame, they've burdened me so many times before. Is that Raj? Hey, Raj.
Who's that? Jessica Simpson?
Is that his old lady there? Way to go, Raj.
Yeah.
Well, granted, he's worth hundreds of millions
Billions.
of dollars. So, yeah, let's...
Isn't his salary yearly like billions of like a billion or two?
No. He's like $60 million, I think, at this point.
Pretty damn.
50 or 60.
Close.
It's a lot. He gets a lot. But no, he's not making billions. No. The NFL makes billions. But
All
not
right,
him.
1st and 10, 8:47 left in the third quarter. Jalen Hurts hands the ball off to whoever and got about 8 yards. Probably Barkley. Yep.
I got bad eyes.
hurry
How
up.
have I seen Barkley Murray? Come on.
in a hurry-up offense here. Yeah, last drive was 2 plays, so like I said in halftime, I'd like to see Barkley more involved this half. So
Well, let's see if you can get a grind. That's it. You want to see if you can get a grinding kind of drive here. That didn't work.
I mean, you got back to the line, so
it still didn't work.
No, it didn't work, but I mean, it did work because he actually was a 2-yard loss there. Should have been a 2-yard loss.
In order for a play to work, you need to get positive yardage.
The positive is he didn't get a loss. See, you're half empty, I'm half full.
Actually, I'm pretty full.
3rd and 2. You gotta get the first down. You gotta get points on this drive here, and a long drive. Give your defense a little bit of a break here.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
That's intentional grounding.
No, they're going to call it a fumble.
They're calling a fumble.
Are they calling a fumble? No, they're not. They're calling it out now. Let's take a look because you can challenge us and see.
And this was the big question.
And if it's a clear recovery, so then it would be Packer ball.
All right, so he's.
Let me try to make this as big as possible here.
That's intentional grounding. Unless there's someone in the.
There was nobody in vicinity.
Oh, they're talking. What are they calling here? I mean, if they call it, I can't argue it. They're not calling it? Okay.
They're not calling intentional grounding, and they're not. They didn't call it a fumble. No, it's not. It's not a fumble. That was a forward pass.
Definitely not a fumble.
But there's
he
was in the tackle box.
Yes.
It wasn't toward his line of scrimmage, and there was nobody in the area. How is that not? I don't. That's a perplexing call to me. Unless I'm missing something.
So I'm just gonna say this. If this is our offense for the whole year, Bill Belichick will be a head coach for Philadelphia next year.
Listen. This is still way too early to get to that.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying if this is what it's going to be, Hurts is not the answer. If this game is any indication how the season is going to go, he's not the answer.
This is the sentiment I'm seeing right now on Twitter X is why are they let Saquon do the heavy lifting? That's why you got him. Why are we getting cute? Why are we doing like give Saquon the ball?
Yeah.
Like it's 3rd and 2. Why the hell did we get Saquon if not for 3rd and 2?
Yeah.
Like that seems to be the sentiment.
And I'm just thinking back now. When Deuce Staley left as the running backs coach, I think he left us to go to Detroit because of the whole offense coordinator situation. He was supposed to get it, but didn't get it. Since then, we've been just full blown passing. We're not worried about the run.
I still don't understand how that wasn't intentional grounding.
I totally agree.
That's.
I wonder too, like how they say, was there a receiver in the vicinity? Does that mean like wordage when in the rule? Within 2 yards, within 3 yards.
Within referee's discretion.
See, and that needs to change. It needs to say something like that, like within 2 or 3 yards of where the ball hit.
Because, but there was literally nobody in the vicinity. So
I mean, there was someone coming in as the ball hit the ground, but he was 5 yards away. To me, that's not in the vicinity. Oh man, we're gonna.
That's an interesting. Like somebody said, you had Saquon run for 8 yards, and then you had 2 Jalen Hurts stud plays that were.
I mean, Barkley ran for like a 12-yard touchdown.
Like, what are they doing? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
1st and 10, Packers from their 13-yard line. And Josh Jacobs, they had him in the backfield. He breaks away and is able to go. Whoa, geez, they're getting violent there. And he gets about 9 yards on that, 8.5, 9 yards on that carry, in which it looked like it was going to be, at best, a no gain to the line of scrimmage. So the first real hard, tough run from Josh Jacobs here that we've seen all night. 6:50 left here in the third quarter. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, 10 touches for 19 yards. And he's got 9 reception yards. Saquon doing a lot better. 14 touches, 44 rush yards. And I missed it, but a lot more receiving yards as well. Josh Jacobs gets to the outside. It's going to be a first down.
And this is the problem. I think our defense is starting to get tired. Flag.
And yet another flag. It's going to be looks like the Packers are walking backwards, so that looks like it's going to be a holding. Yep, holding on the Packy Pack.
To me, with 6 minutes left in the third quarter, Barkley should be, as far as touches, should be up near, not necessarily at 20, but near, like maybe 19, 18 touches. Not 14. They're underusing them.
He should have a lot more. I'm not going to lie.
Yes. Whether
it's a ticky-tack hold.
Just like the Super Bowl.
Stop it. I'm not even engaging you anymore. I'm just telling you to stop it.
Oh, I'll get you. I'll push your buttons just enough.
2nd and 11 now for the Packers. It was 2nd and 1, but 10-yard penalty. 2nd and 11. Love back to throw. Throws it into double coverage, double, triple coverage.
He got it.
That looked like that hit the ground, but they're saying it's an interception.
Yes. Hurry up. Get the offense out there. Snap the ball. Spike if you got to do. Just stop dancing.
Let's take a look. Big screen. Enhance. Doing the throws. Did it touch the ground? Let's see. That's blink. Oh, we can't see it from that angle. Got to see the other one. We got to see if the hands underneath it. There we go. We're going to see here. Bounce, bounce, going, bounce, 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 bounce on the ground, damn it. Nope, that's a catch. That is.
Gotta get a touchdown here.
That's such a bad pick, too. That is such a bad pick. You cannot throw that ball.
One of the most underrated safeties in the league. Come on, Jalen.
Jalen Hurts throws over the middle, caught, gets about an 8-yard gain.
I'll let you call this drive.
All right. Yeah, you're emotionally involved. You're emotionally involved. I get it. 5:50 left here in the third quarter. Eagles have the ball 2nd and 2. They are on the 16-yard line of the Green Bay Packers after a Jordan Love interception. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. He's got Saquon off to his left. Hands it off to Saquon. Saquon runs.
There we go.
Gets a first down. Gets about 4 yards on the carry. 5 yards, really, tell you the truth. 5 yards on that carry. That's going to be a first down, and the Eagles are in prime position to take the lead here, whether with a touchdown or a field goal.
Yeah, we need a touchdown, though.
1st and 10 now from the 11. The Eagles can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Hand off to Saquon Barkley.
There we go.
Run right up the middle.
Push.
The Eagles maybe finally starting to figure out, hey, maybe that's why we signed this guy. Maybe this is why we got him. For these particular situations.
Joe Shane said, hey, we're paying a $40 million quarterback. Let's see what he could do. Well, we're paying a $20 million running back. Let's see what he could do.
It only took you to almost the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. He's got 2 touchdowns, and you haven't used him properly still. Hand off again to Barkley, and he's going to push himself in. That's going to be close to a touchdown, if not a touchdown. They're saying he's down short. Oh, that wasn't Barkley. That wasn't Barkley.
Fumble into the end zone.
Oh, it was Barkley. They said, so now they're calling touchdown? The one referee marked him down to 1.
That's what I saw.
So now we're just changing shit on the fly here? What kind of Mickey Mouse operation is
Yeah,
this?
let's see here. Because I saw Lyman down. Looked like he was covering it. Let's see. Ooh, boy.
We might get a challenge on this one. Well, no, all
gotta
scoring
watch-
plays are reviewed, so
Yes.
you can't. It's not that you can even challenge it.
They're taking it.
And that's it. So bad interception. Eagles turn it into a touchdown. And they once again take the lead 31-26 here in the third quarter
Hey,
for
King.
the Philadelphia Eagles.
King.
Yes?
Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory.
I'm muted. He's muted. Don't worry about it. We got it. We're done. We're not doing it. We are not doing this. You're unmuted again for now. Don't abuse your privileges.
For the people watching, I'm sorry for my singing, but it's the greatest fight song out there.
Relax.
I'm sorry. No, you're right. Second greatest fight song out there.
Hail to the
Notre
Redskins
Dame.
is a great fight song.
No,
They might
Notre
not be
Dame is
called
the
that
best.
anymore, but that fight song is badass.
Notre Dame's the best, though.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That one goes without even questioning. That's the fight song that defines all other fight songs. So, and I don't want to hear anybody say, well, "What about Michigan? What about Clemson's fight song? What about Georgia?" Shut up. Sorry.
Did you watch McAfee's show today when they had?
No,
Lincoln
I did.
Dale?
I didn't catch a lot of them. Yeah, I know he was out at Michigan. I saw a little bit of it, but
So they had the head coach of Michigan and former Giants defense coordinator.
yeah,
Wink
I know. Yeah,
Dale.
Wink Martindale.
And they said, oh, he has a great Lou Holtz impersonation, and then Pat's guy, I always forget his name that does it.
Ty
The
Schmidt.
one that, yeah, he started to ask him a question in Lou Holtz's voice, and Winkendale or whatever his freaking name is said that was a good impersonation, and then he did his. His is average. His is not the best out there. Schmidt is good. I mean, Schmidt is dead on, but no.
Ty is the benchmark when it comes to a
Yeah.
lot of these impersonations, and that's kind of where he's starting to make his mark. I don't like the fact that Saquon has 3 touchdowns today.
I mean, I do. I mean, we're getting the money out of him now because I'll admit I haven't said all off season. Don't know.
Hey Jimbo, guess
He's
what?
gonna get hurt. What?
Touchback.
So in 2 games, we got 3 runouts.
2.
Was it only 2? Okay.
Only 2. There was one last
that's-
night,
that's
and there was
right,
one
yeah.
this one where he ran it off
The
from halfway in the
surprise
end
one.
zone. That's it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like by week 4, you gotta make the call. And I don't like it because it could have changed this game, could have changed next week, whatever. But
For the good of the game, it's got to change.
yeah,
1st and 10 for Jordan Love on the 30-yard line. Back in shotgun throws. That's actually caught. Holy bejeebus. That's Dobbs with the catch. About a 9-yard gain, I want to say. 8-9-yard gain again. But they had that last drive, too, and look what happened. So Jordan Love's got to get his head in the game and out of his ass and not throw it to the Philadelphia Eagles.
I mean, I would much rather that.
Well, that kind of goes without saying. 2nd and 1. It was a 9-yard gain. Look at that. I got good eyes. Jordan Love
Once
hands
in
it
a while.
off. Jacobs gets the first snap and gets about 4 yards.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more blitzes from our defense.
You see, like the run defense seemed to be a little bit better in that first quarter.
Yeah.
It hasn't quite looked the same since then, but, I'm not sure
It's
if that's
doing.
just a Packers adjustment or
It seems like it's doing just enough overall.
1st and 10 from the 42. Jordan Love again in shotgun, takes the snap, throws. Quick releases on him, but that's going to be incomplete. Broken up by Mitchell as soon as the ball got there.
Once again, yeah, it looked like he was throwing off his back foot again.
He's getting the ball, and that ball's out within 2 seconds. Like he's not giving a lot of time to read. I don't know if he's feeling rushed. I don't know if he's feeling pressured. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he is. That ball's getting snapped. He's taking 2 steps at best, or he's in shotgun most of the time. 1, 2, 3. Like that ball's coming out real quick. He gets it to Jacobs, and that's going to be a first down. He was bouncing around like a pinball, but he was able to go ahead and get 11 yards.
That was a screen, so you really can't say, quick release. Josh Sweat, I believe that is.
Oh, there's something wrong with his hand. He's yelling at somebody. Did somebody step on his hand? Might have a broken bone, might have a broken hand, something happened. He pointed at his hand, he's on the ground, and then he started yelling at somebody. Oh, no, somebody just landed on him? Or
kind of looked like his.
It wasn't even that hand. It's the other hand. It's the wrong hand.
It's left. I was thinking it was the right one when he's
where he landed on it. But I don't know what the hell happened there with old Gardner Johnson there.
Listen, I like him.
CJGJ.
He is a diva.
And he talks so much shit on Philadelphia last year.
He apologized. He apologized though.
So because he got traded back to the Eagles.
We signed him.
Oh, that's it. He signed. Yeah, that's it. He signed. He wasn't traded, but still, he ended up back with the Eagles. Yeah, no, all that junk I talked about in Detroit. Sorry, guys. I don't. Just joking.
little side story. Little wrestling side story here. Hulk Hogan said this week that this is why he has brain damage. The fans forgave Chris Benoit for what he did.
Yeah, no, they haven't. Nobody has.
Fuck him.
Hand off to Jacobs, and he's going to break a big run. That's a good 20-yard run there. Josh Jacobs finally seems to be getting a flow here, getting on track, as they say. Big run.
Yes, Jordan Davis.
Right up the middle.
See that play there? They had Jordan Davis on the far right, almost like a end, and not as a nose tackle or a D tackle. Gotta stick him in the middle there, because that's what he's known for. He's more known for the rush defense than passing.
Packers on the move.
Now it looks like he's over center now.
25-yard line. Hand off to Jacobs again, and he's going to get a yard. Oh, bad spot. They're giving him not even a yard. They're giving him an inch. That's a bad spot.
You're a bad spot.
I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey. I learned it from watching you. Tried to spin to the outside there. All right, no, this is fine. It was a good spot.
That's what I thought.
Begrudgingly.
I'll give you credit. I mean, you've had some calls that I know it hurt you to say was the right call.
No, I'm trying to be as objective as possible here. I'm going to say I don't like it,
Nice.
but I'm going to be as objective as possible. Screen pass out to the left goes nowhere to Wilson there. And we're going to have a 3rd and 10 situation here. 3rd and long. Jordan Love is going to basically fall on him to get a pass out here.
Oh, I thought that meant this game he had 3 sacks. I'm like, I don't remember that. But in 5 seasons, he's been pretty much a backup his whole career.
Jacobs is on the sidelines for this play. Jordan Love sees the blitzer coming.
3, 2.
Takes a snap in the shotgun. Back to throw. Throws it over to the side, and that's incomplete. Bad throw, but Jordan Love is not playing well. A lot of bad throws, a lot of rushed throws, a lot of throws off the back foot. Not
So-
like it's not great looking right now. Just from my observational standpoint, and I know that means nothing, but
So off the top of your head, does he look like how he did early on last season?
a little bit, I guess you would say, because at the end of last season, he was looking like a true Aaron Rodgers replacement.
Yeah.
Now it looks like there's a little bit of regression here. Maybe. Man, this Packers field goal kicker is... Oh, no! It left! It went.
Yes!
It drifted right,
Yes!
bounced off. I was getting ready to put the mark down. I was like, oh, man, that looks really good. It was going
did?
right down the middle, and then it just drifted off to the right and hit the upright.
Oh, come on, boys.
That is no good.
No, there's no wind. Wow.
Just,
yeah, like you said, I was going straight. And
It just drifted. It looked like it was splitting the uprights again. He was kicking so many good kicks there. And just drifted.
Wow.
And that is a wasted drive, wasted opportunity for the Packers. Not great right now. By the way, I remember I said I was going to pick the Packers in the under. We are long past the under. We are way over here.
Give the ball to Saquon.
Did they learn? It looks like they've learned.
There
It
we
looks
go.
like they've
There we
learned.
go.
It looks
Come
like
on.
they've learned. Saquon,
Now-
monster ass run.
I was expecting this in the very beginning of the first half or second half, not halfway through the third quarter. Nice run.
Dogan.
Nice run.
Is it the end of the quarter?
Yeah. Yeah, end of the quarter. Commercial break here.
Andy, there you go.
King said good night.
Actually, I said.
He
I
said-
I said, hey. Really, if we're gonna be honest, you're just misrepresenting what I said. Now you're just taking everything I said out of context here. And...
He said hi.
Oh, dear sweet Lord.
I can't remember if I told him that we're taking him to the Notre Dame game out there.
I thought you said you did.
Did
But-
okay, so
I, at least to my recollection, but again, my brain not the best. So
because if I did, I kind of remember him saying then I could finally take out what I made him in 8th grade, the little wooden. He made me a Flyers one
yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
shop class. I think he made you. It was either Devils or Giants.
I think it was, if I remember correctly, and again, but I
Old
think
age.
it was Devils.
Yeah, so he's excited about that. And you know what, too? I'm half tempted to go to the MetLife game for Paulson Tours because I looked. If I buy the Notre Dame tickets right from their website for that game, it's $200.
Okay.
Paulson Tours is doing a bus tour. Bus ticket, tailgating food, just like we did at Temple.
Right.
$260.
Oh.
Dude, like, that's freaking, that's
If you
a
get
steal.
food out of it, if you get anything like that out of it, yeah, that's not bad.
You don't have to worry about gas. You don't have to worry about tolls. You don't have to worry
No,
about...
yeah, you just take the goddamn
You know?
trip down, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did that for the Philly game. We took the bus down. We didn't have anything else, but remember we took the bus down to Notre Dame Temple, didn't we? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Notre Dame Temple game.
Yeah, we took the bus down to Notre Dame Temple. I had the case of beer, and we cracked it open on the bus while we were going down there.
And actually, the preseason game that me and the wife went to, we parked in that area, that parking lot area,
Right.
where we didn't park where the buses were, where it kind of went up the hill. As soon as I parked, I started laughing. She's like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "That's where King had to walk from there all the way to the stadium."
Oh yeah. Well, that was what it was.
Yeah.
I'm a cripple, but it was good to walk. You got. Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Whoa!
I thought that was a pick six.
Real lucky there for
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, incomplete on first down to start the fourth quarter. Oh, what a blitz coming right in there. Dude, if
And
he
just
would have
put-
caught that, nobody's catching him.
He could have jogged right
Oh, yeah.
there and made it.
Jordan Love getting his calf massaged. Got the Theragun out there. Uh-oh.
2nd and 10.
Well, of course his calf hurts. He keeps on throwing off his back foot.
At the 33-yard line, Hurts drops back over the middle, wide open.
Nobody there. What are we playing zone here? Jesus Christ.
King, you wanna
Calcutta,
try to
whatever
say
his
it?
name is.
I was going to say, do you want to try to say his name? I'm not going to.
Calcaterra. It's Calcaterra.
Okay. we'll go with you.
Calcaterra. Hey, gabagool.
He's not Tommy DeVito. Most
And
overrated
nobody's
backup.
Tommy DeVito. Old Tommy Cutlets. He's a good boy.
Seems like the Eagles might have the
That's going to be a first
Green
down
Bay
for the
Packers.
Eagles. That's a first down.
Packers number now.
Well, it makes it easy when you got a short goddamn field.
Out of all the offensive weapons for the Eagles, who do you think is the most quiet one tonight? AJ Brown?
No,
No.
the other one.
Devontae Smith?
There you go. Jalen keeps the ball and gets smothered on that first down play. I saw a lot of Eagles fans on Twitter X talking about how about we take the QB keeper play, rip it out of the playbook, and burn it. Can we just stop doing
Yeah.
that? So the Eagles fans seem to be kind of done with the Jalen Hurts running plays.
It's
We'll see.
okay, maybe twice a game.
2nd and 13 for the Eagles, coming up from the 14-yard line. Jalen Hurts
Ooh,
takes
boy.
the snap. Looking, can't find it. Ooh, almost picked again, and that would have been a pick six. That's a game changer. But it
I'll
goes
say
right
this.
through his hands. That's why you play defense.
That should have been false start on the right guard.
That's 3rd and 13.
Watch.
Yeah, I see how he got up to try to say
Yeah.
something. I don't know why they didn't call that. But if he caught that and ran it in for the end zone, you better hope that he did. That would have been good if they didn't. But how do you? It's thrown to you.
Yeah.
It's thrown to you. 3rd and 13 now, though. The Eagles still have the ball on the 14-yard line.
Need a touchdown.
Knocking on the door. Jimbo wants a touchdown. He's requesting a touchdown. Will Jalen Hurts deliver that touchdown? It's an empty backfield. Trips to the right. Jalen Hurts rolls out to the right. Throws into the middle of the end zone, and that one is picked off. And he's running. Why are you running around? Kneel down. What are you doing? He runs out of the end zone. And then gets to the 15. What?
He's
What?
got to be a rookie. He's got to be a rookie or something.
That was
Oh, he slipped. AJ Brown slipped.
Oh, I still had the visitor possession up there too. Huh, whoops. For a moment, all anybody saw was that both teams had the ball. Oh, sorry, everybody. Oh.
Yeah, just a dumb play by that.
Yeah, and now you put
dumb
yourself
play
in
by
a
Jalen Hurts.
Granted, at least he got to the 15.
Yeah, but
So
you
it's a
wasted how
5-yard
much time?
difference. But 5 yards is 5 yards, especially for a team that's struggling.
And you
I'm
wasted
yelling at
probably
him.
you wasted probably a good 10 seconds.
You wasted you wasted time, which you can't waste, and you wasted yardage, which you can't waste. What you did, I know you're trying to look to do something good and do something big and make a big change, but everything you did on that play was a negative. Outside of the pit, you picked the ball, good job. Then you ran around and wasted time, bad. And then you ran out of the end zone and lost 5 yards, bad.
If he would have danced around in the middle, maybe I could see. But you ran to one side of the field that everybody's going to be on.
And then not only that, by running it out there like that, and then you saw the guy coming up from behind, if he fumbles that ball, and the Eagles get it back with a fresh set of downs, basically right where they were,
Yeah.
you might as well just stay in Brazil.
Yeah. Jalen, oh man, I know it's one game, and I'm being Jimbo, but
Oh yeah, by the way, that's 3.
damn
That's
it,
3
I gotta
wings
do
for
the
you,
bomb.
baby.
And you've never seen me do the bomb.
I've never seen you do the hot one stuff. No.
Yeah, because me and the wife did it before you rejoined.
That
Me
speaking
and
of
the
wrestlers'
wife-
laughs, I'm sorry. That was a little $1 million
Ted
manish.
DiBiase?
I just
Yeah.
wanted to say, yeah.
Before you rejoined, me and the wife did it on Facebook Live, where she would ask me sports questions and I would take the wings.
Right.
Hot ones, sauces. Yes, they are hot, obviously, but they're good tasting. The bomb, no, it's just straight acid.
Well, no, because that's the last one of the
But
ones
it's
they
not.
do.
That's the messed up part. Is the bomb is not the last
I
one.
thought the bomb was the last one.
No, the last one is called the last dab.
Oh, the last dab.
which
That's right. That's right.
is
That's right.
very, very hot, but it has like a mustardy hot sauce taste to
Well,
it. So it's at least got a little taste
I'll
to it.
say this: when I watched the Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman one, they were of
That
the
was
same
funny.
mind. They said the bomb one stuck with them. Mm-hmm. That they did not like that one. 1st and 10 for the Packers from the 13-yard line. Hands it off. Big run by Josh Jacobs, and he's still on his feet. To the 40, to the 45. Finally pushed out of bounds after a huge gain. Now, just imagine if you had 5 or 7 more yards there because of where the ball was placed.
Yeah.
You'd already be on the Eagles side of the field. Wow. For this defense, which in the first quarter I was singing the praises of their rush defense, it has not been great for the remaining part of this game for the Eagles.
And so this just proved my scripted theory.
I was going to say, well, I kind of said that at halftime. I did say that at halftime. Handoff to Jacobs loses a yard on that one. So not quite the same result. But during halftime when you had taken your piss break, I was that was kind of what I was saying. I was like, I think Jimbo was right with his scripted play, saying he was worried about the scripted plays and how things are going. I was like, it's not so much that the defense had scripted plays, but that with the Packers scripted plays, they seemed to play better with. And then once the Packers went off of that and just kind of went to a regular game plan, it's been a much different game since then. So I think you're right. 2nd and 11, Jordan Love throws over the middle. Christian Watson catches it at the 50, and he's brought down right there. So it's going to be 3rd and 5.
A little hurry up here. 11:21 to go.
Tick, 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 tick.
And they need a touchdown. Field goal doesn't do them any
Empty
good.
backfield. Love is in shotgun. Trips to the right. Goes up to the line, calling out the mic, maybe making an audible. Doing some work. 5, 4 on the play clock. Gets the snap off. Back to pass. Has a little time. Throws. Rainbow pass right over the middle. Caught. Big
And no
chunk
blitzes.
yardage, and that's going to be a first down for the Packers.
Even if you just bring one guy, like there's no pressure.
Reed with the catch. He's had a real good game today too, Reed.
Yeah.
For as much as we said, like we're saying, like I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. But Love has spread the ball around, and the receivers have had a lot of the receivers have had good games here. Except actually, like Christian Watson hasn't. He's been there, but he hasn't. Like he got a touchdown, but haven't called his name a lot.
Yeah.
If that's what we're saying here. We got a handoff to Wilson this time, and he gets 9.5 yards, almost gets to the first down. Starting to carve up that Eagles rush defense. Boy, I'm going to have to go back and just retract everything I said about this Eagles rush defense about 2.5 hours ago, because holy bejeebus. Not great. Not great at all.
And Green Bay is only at like 50 plays for the game overall offensively. So I was think maybe they're just tired, but 50 plays is nothing.
Jordan Love takes a snap. He's back to throw. Ooh!
Nice hit. Maybe
That's going to be a first down. It was a catch. Wilson took the impact. Hell of a hit by Baun, your boy. That's going to be your next jersey you're going to buy?
I'm going to give. I always give everything 4 weeks. If
he's been, I will say this. He has been impressive this game. I hate complimenting Eagles, but he has been good in this game. But that does give a fresh set of downs to the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love. Again, he is in shotgun. He's got Jacobs off to his right. Christian Watson is in motion. Hands it off to Jacobs. He's still pushing. He's still pushing. And he's going to get about 6 yards on
this
that
defense
carry.
is spent. I just saw 93 just taking forever to get up.
Could be, that's that Brazilian humidity. And also, maybe he had a Brazilian mamacita down there, Women weaken legs. Don't ever forget what Mickey told Rocky. Women weaken legs.
Could have been the halftime show.
My legs are pretty weak after watching that, I'm going to be honest. 8:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Jordan Love almost slips again. He just throws that one into Argentina. Because
he just said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, and it looks like he pulled. I think that's the reason his calf might be pulled. Is the turf there is so slick. He's just slipping on that grass, and he's just
kind of slipped a little bit there.
But at least he's learning, because the last couple times he slipped, he tried to make something happen, and nothing but bad happened.
Yeah.
So it looks like this time at least he's aware of it, and is just like, nope, this one's going into the 15th row. So then we got 3rd and 5 for the Packers. They have to get to the 3-yard line for a first down. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Back to throw. Getting pressure again. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Yes. Here's the question, Jimbo. Do you go for it?
Yeah, he's staying.
I don't know why you did 3 straight passes, too, after the running game was working. Run the ball.
Yeah, no, I would go for it because 7 minutes left.
I was going to say the time's ticking away. You don't, Nope, they're kicking a field goal. I don't know about this one. Well, again, we've had this before with LaFleur kicking a field goal where he shouldn't have, which pissed Aaron Rodgers off to no end, and rightfully so, I think.
But again, so 29-31 as I hit my mic. 29-31. They'll probably get another drive. Maybe they're hoping to get that.
Maybe you got to try to stop him, but you have to now stop Saquon.
Yeah,
you have to stop Saquon. You have to. It's. I bet you Aaron Rodgers is at home right now watching this, going like, "This motherfucker ain't changed nothing. He's doing the same shit he did 4 years ago."
But I will be right back.
Alrighty, Jimbo's going to go take a break.
Since we're on a commercial break.
That's fine. Hey, listen, that's why we take a. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. There's not wrong with that at all. I've seen a lot of the people who do this. They take breaks too when they're doing it by themselves. You got a blank screen that you look at. It happens. What are you gonna do? You got to take a piss in the middle of the game. The game's coming up. You don't want to be uncomfortable while you're watching the game. You got to take a piss break. And what better time to take a piss break than with commercials, where you have seen 10 million times anyway. You've already seen all the goddamn commercials. You've seen them all. You know what they're all doing. They're all doing the same stuff. Some are entertaining, some are fun. But after the 50th time, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything important. You're not missing anything groundbreaking, are you? No, you're just watching a commercial. You don't really need it. You don't need it. It's not needed. It's not needed. It's not wanted. So you might as well just take a piss. Empty the bladder, Should not have taken the under. Should not have taken the under. Cramping up. Eat that banana. See, that's what they try to tell everybody. Always cramping, always doing stuff like that. Eat the bananas. The potassium, baby. You got to eat that banana. Oh, how fast is going to work? It works pretty damn fast. So there you go. You got Jordan Love eating that banana, trying to get the cramps out of his calf because of all the slipping he's doing. Dude, I love Kylie Kelsey. I know she's a Philly girl. She's Eagles through and through, and all this other kind of stuff. But
yeah.
I absolutely love her. She's just a cool person.
You know why I love Kylie even more now?
Why is that?
2 weeks ago, she was on Philadelphia radio show, and they did some type of game where she had pronounced words how Philadelphia people would pronounce them.
What things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you pronounce Creek?
No, she didn't. No, don't say no. I'm muting you. No, this is I refuse. Now I hate her. Now I don't like her anymore. Now she's evil.
I was like,
now she's
yes!
Satan incarnate. Now she's Satan incarnate, and I don't like her anymore. Boo.
She did say, I know this is not how you say it because of the spelling, but this is how you say it.
Oh, Kylie, I was on your side. I was loving you. I was like, I'm a Giants fan. I'm like, I'm on board with you. I get it, but once you cross that creek, there's no crossing back. There's no coming back from that.
Yep. I was like, I love you even more now.
Unbelievable.
Now my next thing is I just need to hear Jason say it.
My heart's broken. There was another touchback, by the way, Jimbo. Eagles have the ball 1st and 10. Hand it off to Saquon Barkley, and he loses a yard and a half.
Now's the time to pull in play action.
Why? Because you think the Packers are going to be focusing so much on Saquon, trying to stop
Yes.
Saquon, that you could pull everybody in with the if you have a decent play action. That's the other thing too. You have to have a good play action. Aaron Rodgers has a great play action.
Yeah.
He has one that fools cameramen. You know.
Yeah. Oh, AJ Brown.
Oh, AJ's coming off the field.
I mean, he's not limping.
Injured. No, it looks like he might have been down for a bit, and then so once they call it for being injured,
oh, okay.
you have to come off at least for one play.
When knocked out, maybe.
You just got a little oof. And again, like people like, yes, it's only 63 degrees, but the humidity is 88,000% down there apparently, and the humidity sucks it out of you so much worse. Like you get real fatigued real quick in high humidity. 2nd and 12 here for Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. They all have it's a Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts. It's the same cadence, Trying to change the play. 5, 4, 3 on the play clock. 2. They do get it off. Play action 2. Saquon Barkley. Nobody open though. Nobody open. He's running out of time. He just throws it out of bounds. And there's a flag. We got a flag. Is that going to be defensive holding? Is that going to be pass interference? Is that going to be pass interference on the offense? Is that going to be... What do we got? What do we got, Mr. Official? And give us the hand motion. Show us the hand jive. That's going to be defensive holding on the Packers. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty and a first down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Just when it looked like the Packers were doing a great job on defense holding them, we got a defensive holding call against Alexander.
He was the guy that went out on the coin toss when he wasn't supposed to, wasn't he?
Number Trace. Oh, yeah, he was fun. I liked him. He was fun.
Yeah.
There's no holding. Oh, my God, that's a bad call. He slipped and they called holding. Oh, my God.
I would have called that.
What a bad call. He slipped and fell on the bad turf and they called holding. Oh, my God.
Well, roughing the passer, okay? That's
Hand
all I
off to
say.
Saquon. He breaks through the middle, gets about 9 yards on the carry. Wow. What an absolute bullshit call in the Eagles' favor. Not a hold, not a jersey pull, nothing.
Oh, he pulled him down a little bit.
My man slips and falls, and they throw the flag. That is atrocious. Atrocious.
So everybody that is watching, make sure you tune in Sunday for the Giants game because I'll be that way with the Giants calls.
Atronananasius. Hand off again. That's going to be a first down. Barely. He just gets across.
That's all right.
The first down marker, but that's all that matters. It's a game of inches, and he got the inch that he needed.
And like you said, with the humidity, just keep wearing this defense down.
So it's going to be a fresh set of downs there for the Eagles and Saquon Barkley, whose jersey looks like he put in some work today. And he has. Listen, tip of the cap to Saquon. He's
overall, yes, he has.
He's done really great in this game. I can't deny it as much as I hate it. He's done well. So it is what it is. And that's all I'll say about that. 1st and 10. And we've got timeouts.
Timeout?
That's going to be a timeout for the Eagles.
Wow. Because that was close to a false start. Again, on the right guard.
Maybe that's why Sirianni went and called a timeout. I don't know.
I wonder if that right guard is looking at the play clock and timing when it hits 0 or whatever like that to get the extra step.
What, on offense there?
Yeah. Because like I said, he was false starting last drive.
Listen, you have to you're first of all, you're on the offense. You know what the snap count is.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be looking at the play clock trying to get a jump. You know what the snap count. You already know you have the advantage.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be jumping
you're
off
right
side.
next to the ball too.
That's the thing I always knew when I played and dealing with football, like an offensive lineman at home. Now, granted, they're not at home. They're on all this other kind of stuff. They're technically a home team, whatever. But especially like that, like you're saying, you're that close to the center. You're that close to the ball. You know what the snap count is. You should never be offsides.
Yeah.
5 seconds left on the play clock. 1st and 10 again, still here. Jalen Hurts steps back, looks to throw. Now he's going to look to run, and he's got room. He's got lots of room, and he takes a slide down after gaining 8 yards.
Not sure if that was a slide or a slip. 'Cause it looked like he wanted to cut, and legs went out.
Well, either way, I mean, it works because he did have some Packers getting ready to come in on him there.
Yeah.
They were looking to do some work, but that's kind of a slip. It's kind of a slip that worked into a slide. So,
Roger, don't come back to Brazil.
a lot of people are already saying that, but 2nd and 2, flag up. That's going to be offsides there on the Packers. Saw that happen. That's going to be a 1st down anyway, but I'll take the extra yardage for the 5-yard penalty on the offsides. So. Oh no, they called it on the Eagles. I thought it was a full start on the Packers.
Illegal formation? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all people, Lane Johnson, I mean, he's one of the least
one
penalized.
that should know, and he's giving the ref the business there.
No.
Oh, because he's off. Yeah, they're at point of emphasis.
The helmet's pretty close to the ass.
Point of emphasis.
That's all it has to be.
Oh,
he's still pissed.
He's still yapping. He's still doing the yapping.
Here comes a 55-yard run because Lane is just gonna mow somebody
he's mad. He's gonna dump truck everybody. Just
that poor linebacker's like, please don't hurt me.
They got in.
What
Oh! That should have been number 4.
The whole play, he was in front of him. It can't be
Jair
pass
Alexander.
Defense.
That should have been 4. Oh,
and my tops
man.
is 3, by the way. My max is 3.
I know you're only doing 3. Oh, there's another flag down though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Green Bay guy was in front of
the illegal man downfield on the Eagles. That penalty is declined. 3rd down. They'd rather them lose the down.
whole play. He was in front of him. Why?
I was going to say that could have been pass interference on the offense there.
Yeah.
If not, but either way, it was a good defensive play. At least 3rd and 7 now for the Eagles. 4:43 left in the 4th quarter here. I hope you don't mind I took over play-by-play because you seem to be a little bit too emotionally involved in this right now.
Yeah, it's too close of a game.
Jalen Hurts back to pass all the time in the world. Now he's going to break it off and run, and he is going to just not make it. Hell of a run. And there's another flag.
Holding, I bet you. Whenever you got a quarterback running around like that,
Is it
it's
holding?
most
Is it going to be
likely holding.
defensive holding in the defensive backfield? What do we got? Big call here.
Well, body language on Sirianni there don't seem too good.
I was going to say, well, LaFleur doesn't look that impressed either.
Yeah, maybe offsiding.
My man,
He's like, what are we doing?
my man
here?
has spoken more tonight than we have.
Yeah. No, defense.
So, yeah, I don't know what it is against the Packers.
Yeah.
Holding. They're calling
cut away.
holding.
Oh, he's pissed.
Well, because that's 10 yards in an automatic.
Oh, boy. I don't see nothing.
Where?
You didn't see that? The Eagles' right guard's hand was up in the mask.
Yeah, and they didn't call that.
They didn't call that. That's why
I wasn't looking. I was trying to find where the holding was.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Is like that's again. So we're talking about. There's a couple of calls here that have gone the Eagles' way, which is nonsense. First of all, the defensive holding call on Jair Alexander, which was nonsense because the guy just slipped, and now that call, on top of missing the illegal use of hands to the face against the Eagles. Like, people want to talk about the Chiefs getting calls here.
Oh, come on. Chiefs get, like, every other play they get
equal
one.
time here for the filthy
We got
Eagles
two
here.
this game. Every other play is the Chiefs. We got two this game.
3:56. The referees have helped the Eagles get down to the 40-yard line of the Packers.
Screw you.
Hurts back in shotgun, takes the snap, designed run, breaks
There you go.
off there, and he's breaking, and he got a first down.
I don't
They
think
had
that
him
was
stopped
designed.
about 4 yards short, but he powered through, got the first down, and the Eagles are moving the ball.
I don't think that was a design run. That was a oh shit blitz.
No, that had the absolute looks of a design run. He did the two-step back, planted his foot, and then went right forward. Like that, see? There was
the
a
blitz
blitz
guy.
coming in there, but that looked like it was a designed run.
Either way,
At least to my eyes. Either way, it got a first down, so it doesn't matter.
I haven't seen this Hurts since 2 years ago, where he's put his head down and just pushing forward. Last year he was a little tepid.
Saquon just farted. I don't know what the hell happened there, but he just took the ball and then went down.
He just shit his pants.
And it was just like, but I am tired. 2:45, 2:44, 2:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Eagles with a 2-point lead, but driving here against the Green Bay Packers. 2nd and 13 from the 35-yard line. Jalen Hurts in shotgun, Saquon off to his right. Takes the snap, looking back to throw. Pocket collapses, but he gets it off.
There we go. Ooh.
And that's going to be a first down for the Eagles again.
First down.
Smith gets it again. Oh, boy.
How are you feeling about this game so far?
Entertaining. It's been entertaining. Sloppy. Kind of like last night's game. Sloppy. I'm not sure about the officiating. Questionable calls. Again, a lot like last night, but entertaining.
I will defend the officials. I'm pretty sure they have like little red dots on their chest. So maybe that's why they're calling it.
Stop it. Don't insult an entire nation, Jimbo. Don't insult an entire nation.
No, but I agree with you though. Like when
Green Bay took a
both
timeout here.
teams. Yeah.
Looks like Green Bay took a timeout, so we'll go ahead and do
When
that.
both teams have like good plays going on, it's actually entertaining. But yeah, it's sloppy. But it's week one.
It's week one. You're in a foreign nation. The field is shit. There's a lot going on here. So
Yeah. I always say, even with college football, you can't tell a team till week 4 or week 5.
1st and 10 for the Eagles from the 19-yard line of the Green Bay Packers. Snap, handoff to Barkley, and he's going to get 2 yards. Maybe a yard, maybe 2. Depends on what the spot is. And there's going to be another timeout. Looks like the Packers are going to try to conserve some time here. They're trying to do this before the 2-minute warning.
Now, if we get a first down, they'll still probably get the ball back, but probably only like 30, 40 seconds
It depends.
left.
It depends on what happens here. Because it's only 2nd and 8, and the Packers only have one timeout left.
Yeah, I mean, if we get a first down here, then yeah. But
So
if they hold us,
if let's say this play doesn't work, Packers call timeout. It's still only 3rd down.
I don't think
Because that's
they'll
why
call
he's
timeout
working.
yet.
He's trying to work it for the 2-minute warning. So
think
if
they'll
you
call
get a
timeout
first down
after.
before the 2-minute warning, then the game's a wrap.
Yeah.
So this is big. The Packers have to stop the Eagles here.
Just keep giving us Barkley. No, we're
And
not.
they're not. They're going to throw. That's a first down.
Yes. Devontae Smith.
And you can't let them score a touchdown because it would be a 9-point lead, and then you wouldn't be able to. I mean, it's 2 possessions. It's man, the refs really helped the Eagles on this drive and get them down there. And that's gonna be a talking point. If you think that's not gonna be a talking point tomorrow,
But overall, they haven't helped. Like, it was equal.
no. And especially in a big spot like that, you have 2 defensive holding calls that were
Oh, now it matters.
absolute jokes. Like that's atrocious.
But not the Super Bowl when
They didn't call it all. You're talking
game.
about something that happened 2 years ago that was a penalty. That he did pull the jersey that you saw.
Yeah. But they didn't call it all game, but now
Jair Alexander did not pull a jersey, did not do anything like that,
did.
and got called. And then not only was there not a defensive holding on the lineman, but the Eagle actually was the one who did the penalty with the legal use of hands to the face, and it wasn't called. So,
and
if
you,
we're
you
gonna
didn't
talk
see
about
it.
this-
And you know I always get got, so I may have missaw it.
misthought. I misremembered. Oh, dear sweet God, Lord. Oh. Well, we can always
make
hope for another Jalen Hurts turnover. That's really the only hope the Packers have now.
I fucking hate you. Because now it's going to happen in the end zone. He's going to dance around for
Dude,
10 seconds
if
and
that
then pick
happens,
six.
if that happens, I will walk off. I will walk off you when I see me because I don't see how that can happen. I don't see how they could do that, but boy, this is not a great spot. This is not a great spot for the Packers.
But don't forget, everybody that's watching, make sure you tune in Sunday. What time are we going on? 1
o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern. 1 o'clock Eastern.
PM?
New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to be a good one. And then Sunday night football, Lions versus Rams in Detroit. I will be doing that one all by my lonesome, all alone.
Yeah.
But we'll do that. And then, of course, Monday Night Football, Jets versus Niners. I will be doing that one by myself as well. So if you want to go ahead and join us for that, like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that little notification bell. That'll help us out a ton. And I want to thank everybody for watching us here. If you're watching us here, share us around. Get us out there. It really helps us out. Gets us closer to monetization. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to reach the limit for monetization, and then hopefully we can take off from there and do great things because I need a job. So that would be great. And you guys have all that power. You know, this is like PBS. You know, we need the support from viewers like you. So here we go. 1st and goal for the Packers from the 6-yard line. 2 minutes left. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley gets 2 yards, maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 2. It's more like 2 yards. So he gets about 2 yards. And Green Bay calls their final timeout. So Green Bay now is out of timeouts. They cannot stop the clock.
I would line up in a regular play, like just a regular looking play, and then say, shake it off, come into a tush push, and just go. Maybe that's how they got to make the tush push work, because it didn't work all night tonight, except for I think one time.
Because here's the thing now, I don't even, can the Packers even?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they'll have 30, 40 seconds left.
Because you got the plick up. Like if the Eagles just decided to run around and then just kneel down and bet, like they could just end this game. Like they're going for a touchdown. Saquon, they're trying to get another touchdown for him. Did he get in? Did he break the plane? Is he down before then? Let's see what the officials say. Down at the 1. But that's gonna just eat clock. Third and goal.
So right here is where I would do it. Line up as a shotgun formation, and then just audible into a tush push and just hike it.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12 on the play clock. 11, there's going to be 10, and there's going to be 9, so it's going to be 1-11 when they snap the ball here. Or they're just going to call a timeout, so they get that. And
take as much time out.
Yeah.
They stopped it with 1-12. That's how you do it.
Great, but doobly goobly jubilee.
I mean, let's not forget, we've seen weirder things. So
109 yards rushing, 23 yards receiving for Saquon. 3 touchdowns I think he's had today.
Yeah,
is it 3?
2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving. There's the man.
There's Satan himself.
Howie
Roseman. The man who uses his dark, evil, satanic magic to make moves.
He's Doctor Strange. All right.
Here they go. The victory formation here or tush push? What are we doing?
This is tush push.
Tush push, and nope, not even close.
No, I think Hurts.
Did he fumble it?
No. It looked
because Saquon got the ball.
It looked like
was a direct snap.
A variation. Let's see here.
No, fumble.
Yeah,
that was a fumble. Oh my God, the Packers had a chance.
Tush push is dead. Stop.
You're like, they should do the tush push. They should go ahead and do the tush push. They should do the tush push. And now all of a sudden, tush push dead. No. Gone. Don't do it.
No. Don't line up as the tush push. Because they got all their big guys in there. That's why.
So here's do you go for the field goal? Field goal doesn't do anything. Gets your 5 points, and all it does is make the Packers need to get a touchdown instead of a field goal. Or do you still try to get to the touchdown, and even if you miss it, they're down on the 1 yard line, and they got to go 99 goddamn yards?
I go field goal.
In 20 seconds or whatever it is.
But does Green Bay return the ball? No matter where it lands. Do they return the ball hoping for a home run hit?
Well, you can't return the ball if you kick it straight the hell out of the end zone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Jake Elliott, you know yourself.
They're going for the field goal. Watch them miss it out of nowhere.
And no timeouts for Green Bay, right? Or no,
yeah, they're done. They don't have any. So
okay, so they can't ice them, even though I don't believe in it.
San Diego.
I will drive 3 hours to see you.
San Diego. Damn. Now, it wasn't going to happen from that close anyway, let's be honest.
Oh, whoa. Flag. Uh-oh. Is this game?
If it's on, take the points off the board. They haven't put it on there yet.
Accept it. Go for the touchdown. Oh, you stupid ass.
What, you can't get any closer than where they were anyway.
Yeah, but line up in a shotgun, audible into the Brazilian butt lift.
No, I like the one you had earlier this night for it. The touche push.
Touche push.
It's the mighty boosh touche push. Well, it's gonna take a Brazilian miracle here
So now, like I brought up to you,
for the Packers.
do you return it?
Yeah, again, if they kick it out of the back of the end zone, you can't return it.
Let's say it goes into the end zone.
It depends on how deep. I think if it's 1 to 2 yards, maybe. I think if once you get beyond that, take it from the 30. That's free. It's free real estate. It's free real estate. Take it.
And also, maybe that's something else the NFL should look into. If you kick it out of the back of the end zone, that should be some type of penalty.
Because here's the thing, too. Like, in a situation like this is where having it come to the 35 or 40 would make sense, because then it's like you have to put it in the landing zone and then make them return it. Because if you do get a touchback, you're giving them basically half the field.
Yeah.
You have to be able to they can, and they are running it out. They are doing it.
Here we go.
And that was a bad decision. That was a bad decision. I immediately regret this decision. Well, 22 seconds left, Jimbo. You got 22 seconds left here.
What do you want to say about 3 plays tops?
Depending on how they go, depending on where it goes, if they can get out of bounds, how long each play takes. Now, granted, Jordan Love kind of releases the ball very quickly here. This is something. So from the 15-yard line, 16-yard line, 1st and 10, 22 seconds left. Jordan Love in shotgun, takes the snap, rolls out to his left, takes a big shot, caught.
Out of bounds.
No, that's in. That's in. And he's knocked out of bounds. That should, yeah. He's knocked out of bounds.
Clock's rolling. Why does the clock stop?
Because he's knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. That's out of bounds. Clock stops. Clock stops out of bounds. Jordan Love takes the snap again. He steps up. Tosses it back. Oh my God. Get out of that. Get out of bounds. 6 seconds left. He kind of just shoveled it. Was going to get sacked. Shoveled it off there to Jacobs.
Now you got a Hail Mary. That's basically it.
Oh no. Jordan Love's hurt. Jordan Love's hurt.
I mean, he was contorted.
Oh no.
I'm saying the way he was contorted, left knee.
Something with the legs. Well, his calf has been bugging him all night.
Oh my God, Achilles. Let's see.
It could be knee, it could be calf, it could be muscle, it could be anything.
That foot's stuck.
He's stepping, he's looking, he gets it off. Oh no! No. That could be Achilles, that could be a broken ankle, that could be sprain.
Let's go with best case scenario here. We're not gonna do a Troy Aikman. It's a sprain. I mean, it was twisted.
He kind of landed and rolled on it. It could be a sprain. You're hoping that's all it is, but the way he was kind of writhing around there, it makes you worried. Well, he's up. He's obviously going to be limping. He's walking. He's going off with help, but he's walking on it. So I don't think it's broken.
No, it's definitely not broken because they would have called out the cart.
Yeah, I don't think it's broken.
You want to say no tear, but I mean we've seen plenty of quarterbacks and the linemen's hurt too.
Well, do we get some Malik Willis magic here on the very last play of this game? Oh my God!
Is Malik Willis the new Tom Brady?
Oh, fucking relax. You've had too much already. That's how I know you've reached your limit. You've had too much. You've had too much.
You never know. All right, Kurt Warner. Is Malik Willis the new Kurt Warner?
I don't know. That one that's a little bit more realistic as far as the situation goes.
I'll never forget Dick Vermeil's press conference after that.
I remember that. Yeah, it's going to be 46 yards to the end zone here. 6 seconds left. This is the last play of the game. Malik Willis throws it to the sidelines for 2 yards and it's incomplete. But why? What? I don't know what that was.
I mean, I thought he had an arm, so maybe he's like, oh, maybe I gotta get a little closer so I could get to the end zone.
Let's see. Here, 3 seconds. I thought that was definitely going to be the last play because I didn't think they were going to do that. 3rd and 6, 3 seconds left. Malik Willis in the backfield after Jordan Love got injured 2 plays ago. This is for the game, and he slips on the turf, but he gets sacked before he could even release the ball. And that's going to do it. The Philadelphia Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
And I don't even get the chance to mute him yet because I got to put the final in. But there it is. It is a final. The Eagles have defeated the Green Bay Packers in Sao Paulo, Brazil, 34-29 after what really can only be described as maybe one of the sloppiest games I've seen in a long time. And I've watched the Giants for the last couple of years. But that was a fairly sloppy game. For everybody involved, the field was sloppy. Some of the play was sloppy. The officiating was sloppy. It was all over there. But Jimbo, closing thoughts, final thoughts on this opening week win for your Philadelphia Eagles. And look, classy move, Jalen. Good job going over there, saying what's up to Jordan after making sure that your team has injured him in such horrific fashion.
You didn't give me a chance to say it. Like, don't say it was a dirty hit. It was a clean hit.
The dirty, disgusting Philadelphia Eagles once again. Jimbo, final thoughts on your Eagles win tonight.
Yeah. So final thoughts. Offensively, I hope they lean on Barkley a little bit sooner than they did tonight because it seemed like it worked late. Jalen, stop throwing into triple coverage. It never works ever in NFL history. Defensively, it seemed like when we blitzed, we got the pressure and we got the stops. As soon as we stopped doing the blitzes, that's when they were able to pick apart. So Vic, let's blitz a little bit. I'm not saying blitz every down, but let's blitz. Let's blitz a little bit more. My player of the game, offensively, obviously Saquon. Defensively, I gotta say Bond. It seemed like Bond was being called a lot more than Quentin Mitchell, which I was surprised about too.
Yep. I will have to kind of agree with that assessment. My assessment is, I got to tell you, the run defense for the Eagles would give me pause. After that first quarter, I was like, wow, that's a great run defense. These guys are legit. The rest of the game, not so much. So I think that you got to tighten that up. That's got to get tightened up a little bit for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, the questions that people had about him coming into this season and coming into this game are still very much there. I don't think he's done anything to kind of quiet the critics. I don't think he's done anything spectacular. Like he had 3 turnovers today. Almost had 4. Should have had 5. There were 2 more dropped picks that were pick sixes that should have been. Yep. And Saquon is Saquon. And as much as I hate to say it, let's see what he does the rest of the year. Let's pause, please, and see how they again. He does have an injury bug, so let's again. But tonight he was like the first touchdown was kind of short. It was there that's where you're supposed to use him anyway. So that was there, but he had that second touchdown. Was I'm talking about the running touchdowns, not the receiving, because he had the one receiving one. But the rushing touchdown he had was a short one. The second rushing touchdown he had was a bit more of a highlight reel run. That was classic Saquon, vintage Saquon. So that there's nothing really bad to say. As much as I would wish he fell on his face and fell on his ass and didn't play well, and I normally would never say that. about somebody. I was like, best of luck. I wish him all the best. Because I really did like him in his time here in New York. But he's an Eagle, so fuck him. I'm trying to curse less, but fuck him. But that being said, I thought it was a sloppy game, and I don't know how to really. You don't know how to really quantify how these teams are yet. There were flashes of brilliance on both sides, but it was a very sloppy game. And now we also got to see how bad is Love hurt, how long is he going to be out, and where do the Packers go from here. But I think that's going to do it. We did pretty well here. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with us, watching this wonderful first Friday. What's that?
I want to say a runner-up for this game is you. Because I think that's the first F-bomb you did all game.
No, I let a couple go before. I did let a couple go before. I was keeping
50.
track of it.
I mean, maybe a couple.
Yeah. No, but I've done well. I've done pretty well. But when it comes to the Eagles, it flows a little bit better.
Yeah.
It really does happen. It really does happen.
You did good. You did
well, thank you so very much, sir. But again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell. It helps us out a ton. We have our links for the donation station and our merch store down there, as well as our Discord. You want to come hang out with us and talk to us and do all that kind of fun stuff. Thank you once again for your good friend Jimbo over there. I'm your boy King. NFL's back, baby.